little owls, welcome to the stream today. Hello Mikey, how you doing? Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't know, the event is just so big, I never really want to engage in it. I don't know why. If I wouldn't have started it, last stream, I think I never would have started it, like, at all. So, yeah, it's nice that you're doing okay. I doing okay too, pretty much. Hopefully. The usual, you know. But yeah, it's just such a big pile of things to do. And I don't know, when I have like a pile of things to do, but they are like divided into smaller steps that I have like a visual timeline for, I have not such a big problem. If I see that, like, okay, there's 20 steps or something. But here I know it's gonna be long because it has like over 30 days of like event time. But at the same time, there's not like a summary on how much it actually is. So I'm like, it's like a black box. I can't see inside. I will just watch stream to see if it's worth it. I mean, I heard people that said, like, you don't have to read everything, so I'm guessing there will be a lot of stuff to read. I heard that you unlock kind of like some sort of like Twitter-like board that you can actually like read, but I haven't done that yet. I think I need one more quest until I get this board, and I think the board part is actually like what the event part of the event is. Like, that's not actually, like, just go in and talking to NPCs. So I'm looking forward to what that will entail. Like, and it's totally... Because so far it's just quest. Which, don't get me wrong, is also nice. But for events, I mostly expect other things. But, I mean... the recent Genshin event has also been a little... highly discussed, let's say, the one that just ended, because it was kind of hard to get all the colors in time for a lot of people, actually. So maybe they're having some dispenses on how they actually like design their events currently. Like, some events are too small, some events are too large, some are too hard, some are too easy. But maybe soon they'll get on track and make everything equal. I know it's kind of hard, but at least I could try. I heard a lot of complaints about the Genshin event. Many people saying they could not complete it, and they were very mad. Just give me more story than a bunch of events. I mean, yes, I agree, but I think like a story should be like permanent. Like it should be permanent. I know this event is still playable for the like the permanent portion once the event is done, but on a lot of events that is not the case. You know, not every event that has a tiny bit of story actually is perma available afterwards. So that's kind of sad that some like happenings and lore actually like disappear poof into nothingness. It's less of a problem in Sarl, as I say, because some things are going into like perma mode. It's a bigger problem in Genshin, because definitely there you have like this bigger problem with stuff completely disappearing instead. Poof! The lore gone. Unless you watch a recording of it, you're never gonna find out what actually happened that day. Okay, let me get the game set. I think we're already in the right category. I need more lore. Actually, funny enough, lore-wise, in Genshin I read like a lot of things like item descriptions and books and everything. But in Sarl, actually, I'm just like playing through the cutscenes and stuff. That is kind of like enough for me. Yeah, I think we're in the right category already. I never changed it, actually. Look at me, lazy bone. I never changed it. So yeah, I agree, I need more lore, but indigestible bits, maybe? Less books, more happenings. Show, not tell. That's what they need to do. in my opinion. Right. My game has loaded up. Let me switcheroo. And I think I can now deactivate my music. Okay, then we should have in-game sound too, I think. And we have to head to Aurum Vale for the next quest. I think after this one, it was said that I get my board with the actual things of the event that are happening. So I'm looking very much forward to that. Because so far, the only thing on my event board is go to quest. Which doesn't tell me how much this event actually entails. And I of course see that I can get rewards here, which I need a currency for, which I have no idea how to actually get that yet. And I know that I need to do lots of things, which I have no idea how they are done. Which I'm guessing will unlock once I finish the quest part of things. Or at least I hope so. If not, I'll be highly confused. Yeah, just in case this... Before I have this problem with not having a healing group... You know what? I'll just go with this. If things are getting hard, I'll put in a healer group instead.
It's nice to be back in the old stomping ground. Oh yeah? Since you're so familiar with the place, you can lead the way and conduct the interviews.
Wait, is it just Aurum Valley that is getting the quest? It is very, very popular since it was introduced, right? There's a lot of stuff in there. They're like, new quest, where could we put it? Aurum Valley sounds good.
Did I hear something from the Peanut Gallery? Look! Those two are wearing Alchemy Commission uniforms. They're probably looking for the Dragon Lady.
But I mean, I can honestly understand why, because it's like a new, bigger area with NPCs in it.
They must be pretty confused. Remember, we have to keep our identity secret when we interview them.
Because you have a few other new areas, but most of them are like monster only. I'm not mentioning anything. I'm just asking, did weird things happen to you?
Communication with the public is one of the basic skills of a Cloud Knight.
She's gonna fail. Maybe I should do that. My social skills are also 0.
Hello there. Judging by your clothing, you two must be healers from the Alchemy Commission. My name is Sushang. I'm a Cloud Knight soldier. Are you looking for the Dragon Lady who suddenly disappeared?
Even the Cloud Knights are getting involved?
Didn't we want to be undercover?
Report? I haven't said a word to the Realm Keeping Commission, let alone the Cloud Knights. People would think we were crazy if we reported this.
There's
something fishy going on. How did the Cloud Knights find out?
We did go in with too much information, didn't we?
Good question. So, actually, we're affiliated with the 10th Squad. Cloud Knight Security Squad 10, to be precise.
Yeah, she almost spilled the beans.
And respond to all kinds of
So much for professional.
It's grunt work, essentially.
Oh, I can relate. We're no stranger to grunt work ourselves.
Anyway, we heard about the Dragon Lady's disappearance, so we hurried over to see if we could help.
Oh, we know this Outworlder here. He's from the Astral Express. I've heard the Dragon Lady mention him before.
Dragon Lady always makes magic escape. Yeah, but this time it could be that it's a ghost double. But we don't know for sure yet, but we're pretty sure already. Yeah, we're best buddies.
Well, it's great that you're all willing to help, but we haven't actually figured out what exactly is going on.
Yeah. Just when we had her cornered, the Dragon Lady disappeared with a bang.
Okay, those are the people that are kind of like bringing the report of boom disappearances.
And while we were chasing her, we saw 2 of her. It really is a mystery.
So the real one and the ghost copy are both here. Maybe you're experiencing double vision. Maybe you should check. Maybe go to the doctor. I'd say it's magic. That's easier to believe.
That's what I was just saying. But can Cloud Him Magic really do that?
It's magic. Magic can do everything.
It sure can. This Foxian beside me? Well, she's actually the Xianzhou's top expert on intangible cultural heritage.
God, she's making up so many lies on the fly. What kind of person?
Hua, could you share some expert insight with us?
Very professional.
Very professional expert, and I'd be happy to share my expert knowledge.
Oh god, imagine them having actual knowledge.
There that can achieve such feats. We Foxians can use our Foxfire to make ourselves invisible.
So where did you last see Lady Bailu?
If I ever travel and make it trouble,
That road there.
it's the two Balos, the world will be annihilated.
Child giggling whenever I walk by. Must be the wind.
Be sure to get some rest.
Okay.
We'll go over from here.
A ghost doesn't want anybody to enter the alley.
But with her old friend here, maybe she'll be willing to come back out.
Fantastic. Well, we'll leave you to it.
Do we have some sort of ghost trap? Ghostbusters coming in? Or how do we make sure the ghost doesn't just go swoopy bye-bye?
Lady Bailu! Lady Bailu, where are you?
I got the feeling it just wasn't concepted when the other event was actually like done, and all of this is like more crowded.
Lady Bailu, come out and play with us. Why are there two of her? Huh, they're asking us to play with them. Huh, silly head. They're trying to trick you. They're just gonna catch you and take you back.
Let me guess. The ghost actually offered her snacks and she agreed to play along.
Ooh, I know. Let's play a game called Don't Let Anyone Catch Us. Run!
How can we be professionals if Sushang is still
Was
shaking?
one thing, but your screaming nearly sent me to the grave.
Sorry, but seriously, I knew it was a heliobus, but seeing double Bailu like that sent shivers down my spine. It's okay, Miss Sushang. I've worked in the Ten Lords Commission for many years now.
We bring yummy food and Bilo must go back to get it. We build a trap made out of delicious desserts and then we see if she comes. Like, you know, the good old, we just put in a stick. I put the food on the plate there. And then some basket over it. I'm sure that will work like wonders.
They're eluding our senses, but they won't have gone far. We just need to look around.
I mean, they have come back to the same freaking stinking alley, so... Yeah, they're not going very far.
I can hear laughter, but where's it coming from?
Probably from inside here.
It seems to be coming from this room. I'll open the door and take a look. Everyone, stay on high alert. Huh? It won't open.
The window's open. Try to open door. Try to ram the door. Try to kick the door down. We'll just go easy on it first. Thank you very much for the high rate, by the way. We'll go easy on the door first. Because I know, you know, these kind of like door doesn't open. The door doesn't open, then big guy tries to kick it in and falls right into the room kind of memes. I'm afraid that will happen to us if we go too hard on it, so... Tiny steps. No, won't budge.
Strange. Is this also the word?
I wonder what happened if I would kick it in. Probably I wouldn't be strong enough or something.
They must know that we're following. And now that we know its hiding spot, it's time to use this. This is the harmonic chime. It's an item that
Ding
the
dong.
Lords Commission forged to help deal with the heliobi after the Fictional Garden incident.
Question is, what does this do? Does it force it out of the hiding spot?
Heliobi create illusions to isolate their victims. But if we ring this chime, our thought waves will synchronize with those of the heliobus. As for how it works, I'm afraid that would take the rest of the day to explain.
Let's just pretend it's magic and move on.
In other words, we'll be able to enter the heliobus's illusion?
Exactly. But once we're inside the illusion, we'll still have to figure out a way to catch Luxie.
You're the powerhouse of this team. We'll leave the door to you.
Okay, burst it in. Doors are my specialty.
Please be careful.
We'll just bust in the freaking door. Okay. Can I just... No, we'll have to prepare.
When you're ready,
Let me guess, this is another mission.
we'll all charge in together.
Yeah, I thought so. Doesn't seem too hard. But I see this. This little automaton that I know does a lot, and I mean a lot of single target damage. And therefore I'm inclined to take my team that actually has a healer instead. Because I'm not trusting,
The chime.
especially since we have Arlon on the other team. And why Robo enemy have Boba? I asked this question last time, and we agreed on for distraction purposes. That's what we had in mind. Or for blending in for like super secret missions, so you don't think it's actually a robot, so you let your guard down. One of these things.
I never thought this
Design
would be behind
question.
the door.
Remember, it's just a heliobus illusion. Hey, you over there! Release Lady Bailu!
That was easier than I thought.
Ah, don't be a bunch of fun suckers. She doesn't want to let anyone take her away. Luxie, they came here looking for me. It's starting to get dark. Maybe it's time for me to go back now?
Well, now we'll see if Lexi's actually like friendly or not.
Lulu, didn't we say before that we wouldn't let any grown-ups find us and never let them take us home? Why? Why did you change your mind? You're right. Grown-ups break their promises, but we don't.
I mean, it's not out of her like personality to react this way.
Conjure up anything you like.
Lexi or not.
Dozen skewers, star taro bubble tea.
Oh no, she's bribed with food.
You have it right here.
Look at that expression. She's so eager to eat and drink. Yay, food, snackies, yay.
Okay, pick some right now. Not yet. Why don't we play a game first? You bad guys over there, okay? You're gonna be in the game too. Lulu, let's make a run for it. If we escape from them, I'll conjure up all of your favorite snacks and drinks. Wow! Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! We're free from the grown-ups! We can play all day, every day!
But I mean, technically, since we're in their illusion, they can't escape from us, like, into the outside.
Wait, stop!
Alright, time to... I'm guessing there's nothing to find here. There's no chests I can be missing. Because we can never go, like, back into this realm anyways.
Wanna play a little longer? What's so bad about that?
So
We
guessing...
have to lift the weight grown-ups do.
Eh, wait for me.
Study now and have fun later. But the grown-ups I see at the Alchemy Commission never have time for fun.
There's my healing.
Chasing us.
Okay, where's the first enemy?
Have some fun.
Let me guess you're gonna conjure up your first... Nope, actually they're not doing anything. But speaking of doing...
Let's wait and see.
I didn't know I didn't have like full
That
points,
door
but...
over there is the only way out. We'd better close it.
Closed. Okay, so you're saying we get her to run in a circle and run into a corner? Eh? Great.
Hey, the Arbiter.
She like, nope, then I'm just running through you.
Run!
That's the power of a heliobus.
Catch your breath before you pass out. Let's try a new strategy. I don't think we can beat them like this. We need to use our heads.
I'm still for building a trap with a stick in the basket and some food.
Sushang's gonna use her head? Now we're really done for.
I barely broke a sweat. I mean, actually, we don't seem affected like at all. Anyway, bring a hunting ship. There, same dumb mind as me.
We can't hunt the dragon lady like a wild beast.
Why not? It works with mice sometimes.
Wait, I have an idea. How about we use a little reverse psychology? Instead of chasing Lady Bailu, we get her to come to us.
Dragonflies are smart. A very smart boy. Yeah, that's what I said. We get food and we lure her. Did you not
Are
listen?
you serious? Does that little dragon girl look like she's gonna come running over to us?
I mean, honestly, the heliobus was promising her a lot of foods. But they didn't provide the foods yet. Like, they were just pretending so far. So if we have, like, actual, physical, consumable foods, we're the better option.
Chasing Bailu around like this reminds me of something I saw back home when I was a child. On my home planet, resources were scarce. And if you wanted to eat meat, you had to risk your life by going deep into the mines to hunt an animal called a sky mink. Sky minks fly so nimbly and are so alert that even the quickest of hands will have a hard time catching them.
Why are we having story time all of a sudden? Come on, don't be impatient. Cal's having baby brain, but still. Did you get the meat? How does the story end?
Gather round, children.
I'm guessing she didn't die.
Don't interrupt. Hear me out. The sky mink's ecology is unique. It lives in symbiosis with a venomous creature called a shrieking lizard. When a sky mink goes out to feed, it lets the lizard protect its young.
I'm not sure how this analogy helps us here. Get to the point, please.
So we used to go to sky mink nests to catch shrieking lizards instead. When a shrieking lizard gets caught, it calls to the sky mink with a loud shriek to warn it to return to the nest and protect its young, which of course led the sky mink right to us.
Sounds a little cruel. I mean, it's smart. I mean, they're actually not want to hurt the lizard. They just wanted to make sounds, right?
I hesitate to call it that. Shrieking lizards spew out a potent venom. Many people lost their lives trying to catch a tiny morsel of meat for dinner.
Nice story, but what's it got to do with chasing Lady Bailu?
Ugh, isn't it obvious? If we catch one Bailu, the other will come running to us.
I mean, that means we need to catch one first, right? I fell out of my chair. How in the living hell did you manage that?
I remember one of the judges had a precious item called a Lunambra gourd, which could absorb and imprison heliobi.
Yes, and use that thing.
Oh, come to think of it, I think that's the thing I smashed. I wonder if they fixed it.
Actually, I have one with me.
Wait.
It's only effective when the heliobus is close by.
I thought they wanted to, like, catch the actual Bailu to get the heliobus to come to us, not the other way around.
Nice. In that case, you can take the gourd and camp out in a corner. The rest of us will chase Lady Bailu back over here.
If we catch Lady Bailu, will Luxie really follow her into our trap?
Oh, so they do want to
heliobus
do
have
this way.
loyalty to their victims?
She just wanted to be prepared.
Who knows? Sierra said that Luxie is kind of childlike. It's worth a try.
Bailu is sneaky. We are more sneaky. It's difficult to catch up to Bailu as she flees in the illusionary maze. We can only drive Bailu to run into the Lunambra Gort's matrix. There are various doors in the illusionary maze that can block the path. Close the appropriate doors to alter Bailu's escape route. Okay. Okay, so she needs to come here. Where is she currently? Wait. Can I open this door again? No, that's already closed. I have to go through the other side. Now, let's see. If I close this one...
Why do grown-ups always say that life is harder for them? So weird. Weren't grown-ups kids once too?
I mean,
Why
technically...
spoil the fun for younger you just because older you isn't happy?
Technically, if she runs into a corner, she's gonna make it 180 and just scoop, right?
I always talk about things I don't understand. I just want to have fun.
Ah, okay, I see. We need to close this door. But then I can't go in there. Give me a second, I'm cooking. I'm cooking something. Ah, let me cook. Oh no, it's closed. Oh, that would have been... that would have been a console on this side too. I'm such an idiot. Cooking the good stuff. Close this, just in case she wants to return. Opening this door. Wait, no. Close. Wait, did she run into that? Okay, she already did.
Let me go. I don't want to be locked in here. Lady Bailu, please calm down. You're not yourself right now. You're being influenced by a heliobus.
Honestly, I think that is just her. I think the heliobus just made... It's not actually like possessing her. I think it just said, "Come on, let's escape again. Let's go eat snacks." I mean, unless you count that as tiny bit of influence, because it's like, it's like, it's not possession. It's tiny bit influence.
You're lying. I never had playmates. Today I finally found one, and you guys are trying to take them away. Huh? Grown-ups are so mean. As soon as they see children having fun, they want to ruin it.
It's playing with what Bilo wants the most. Exactly. So I don't think... I mean, technically, I know we are trying to catch, like, the heliobus, but this one doesn't seem, like, too evil. Technically. To me, at least, at the moment. You're right, sorry. I'm a big meanie head. Why do I only have, like, weird, choices here? I'll say I'm sorry. Sorry. Exactly like it's written.
Careful. Don't let them manipulate you.
Sure enough, they walked right into our trap.
I was considering letting you join the club and have fun with us. But since you're so determined to spoil everything, I'm afraid we'll have to settle our differences through violence.
Okay, this is what we were waiting for. We already saw in the preview that we're gonna have to fight.
Violence. The only language you grown-ups know how to speak, right? The one you use when you're telling us off.
Please don't one-shot everybody. The fiend fire again. Yeah, it still works the same thing. Goes on my nerves. Yes, I'm aware. Steal it with ults. Ow.
Not good.
Brave the wind.
Enemy data
Technically,
network activated.
technically I should keep one ult just in case.
Gale force.
We have the upper hand.
Component damage.
Heaven surge. Rise.
Just so we can catch the fire when we need to. Even though I don't really see any right now. Ow. Yeah.
Thanks for the
As I said, her single target damage is scary. Wait, we're having more than enough ults.
Netmark accessible. Time for a good old counter.
That was a lot of damage. Wait, me or the enemy? Both. Good answer. Good answer.
The grown-ups won. I can't play with you anymore. Luxie,
Aww.
you said we never go back with the grown-ups. They break their promises, but we can't.
There's nothing I can do about it. Playtime can't go on forever. But we still had lots
I'm
of fun.
emptying my first bottle of water here.
Again next time.
There won't be a next time. Hua, you know what to do.
Aw, I feel so meany now. I mean, yeah. My bottle of water just escaped me. Excuse me. There we go, it's back on my desk. And I got my fresh one right here. Oopsie daisy. The rolling bottle. Why are bottles designed to be round? Again.
Luxie, how long before the next time we can play together?
Yes, I said we met evil once, but this one doesn't seem so bad to me.
We both have many years ahead of us. So in that
I feel
sense,
really
it won't
bad.
be long at all. But for now, I have to leave with these grown-ups.
It doesn't seem so bad, actually. I would give it freedom. Maybe under supervision or something. Oh no.
All right.
Why are bottles round?
It's getting late. You need to go home now.
As the heliobus disappears, Bilo's eyes regain their clarity. She has retook control of herself. Wait, are you saying she was actually possessed?
Everything's so fuzzy. Did I?
Okay, it did actually possess her after all.
No need to feel bad, Lady Bailu.
Still,
You're in a dream world. None of it
it
was your fault.
seemed like they were having fun. Didn't seem so violent to me.
But I made everyone chase after me for so long. I shouldn't have done that.
Wait, she speaks different. Yes, exactly.
It's only natural to want to escape
Maybe she
when
was
some
happy
rules
for
are being
once
forced
when
on
she was possessed.
I know there are
And we
a lot of
actually
girls
got her
trying to
away from the
control you,
happiness.
telling you what you can
Are we
and
the
can't do.
monsters?
They're the ones to blame.
I was ready to apologize to everyone, but now you made me forget what I wanted to say.
Apologize for what? You know, you and me have a lot in common. I'm almost a grown-up now, but I still miss my childhood days and running about barefoot. My big brother used to boss me around. He'd give me chores, constantly telling me to grow up, that kind of thing. Then one day, I decided to rebel. I ran away to prove that I could get by without my family, and eventually settled on the Xianzhou. Whether it's a dragon lady like you, or an ordinary person like me, I feel like many people's lives follow a similar trajectory.
I'm predicting that Bile's like, I didn't pay attention.
You'll have the strength to leave your current situation and move on to the next phase. In the meantime, I suggest you try and cherish the good rather than apologize for the bad.
All right. I don't want everyone to feel too sorry for me. Hey, did you ever think about joining the Alchemy Commission as a psychotherapist?
Jeez, and there I was, pouring my heart out. Now I feel like this kid's lived longer than I have.
Can we not linger around here too long? This
Oh,
place is
yeah.
really spooky.
Aren't we like in the illusionary domain of the heliobus that we just absorbed? Shouldn't this thing collapse on itself or something? Technically.
Truth be told, Luxie didn't seem as evil as the other Heliobi we've seen.
Oh, so I'm not the only one that noticed that actually.
Sure made us run, though. If I ever have to run like that again on the job, I'm filing for workers' comp.
Heliobi don't really fall under good or evil. They just act according to their desires and emotions. I hope the others will be just as easy to subdue.
I had fun. I mean, actually, this one was rather nice.
I should go surrender myself to those two medics. They were looking so hard to find me.
Wait!
What is it?
We're going to make a post about this paranormal incident online to attract more followers.
Oh, do I finally get this online board?
Intel.
Because that's what I actually need, I heard.
I get it. You can't just tell the public that the dragon lady was possessed by a heliobus, right? So, we won't mention my name, right? And we'll make up a headline?
We'll just call you Miss B or something. Know how things like that work?
That's right. We want to report this incident like it's a paranormal phenomenon. The more exaggerated, the better. And
So
then
basically, we're
it's solved
clickbaiting.
by our ghost hunting squad. Then we add on a few photos and videos. It'll be sure to get lots of views.
Oh, by the way, thank you for dropping by, and I wish you good luck with whatever you're doing. And thank you for the hydrate. Yes, yes, I'll hydrate. I will remember. Water important.
That's great at all, but I'm not good at making stuff up on the spot.
I think
I heard
That's
that
our
you
job.
helped Mr. Cian write stories before.
Wait, not
You
me.
must be an expert wordsmith.
Why can't you do this? And you're the one in charge of social. Yes.
All a team effort. Come on, help me think of something.
Why always me? Why always me? Okay, I'm guessing this is a tutorial.
Sounds good. Let's have a think about it.
Here's a picture. I just snuck for a post. When did you take it? Don't worry about it too much. You people need to remember to take more pictures too. More pics equal more fans. Next up is a little creative liberty, am I right? God, I'm so bad at this. Why are you letting me do this? I can barely write up titles for whenever I have to do stuff. Select a post style. Plain and simple retelling of a natural experience won't get any fans. We need to add a little extra pizzazz. The Endless Commission also hopes to reduce the panic caused by the escaped helibi, so adding in some embellishment would be good. After selecting different post styles, we'll also receive different types of comments. Okay, so I have breaking news. Mythopedia. I have no idea what that is. Or hottest scoops. I'll go with hottest scoop. I have no idea what the difference is. This post is hottest scoops. Who is this body double? Find out now. Page post style. Okay, post style. Mytho. Mystery uncovered. The emergence of space-time parallelism. Breaking news, mind blown. Check out this cosmic horror that can duplicate itself. I think for this one we go with hottest scoops. I don't know why. Just random. Hello world, I posted my first post on the ghost page.
I say that's a good title. What does everyone think? Alrighty then, it's decided. You should go back soon, Lady Bailu. Those two medics have had a rough day.
Okay, I'm going back now. Thanks for the rescue.
You're welcome.
Case closed. I never knew catching Heliobi would require so much work.
We're not done yet. Madame Hanya said that once we've subdued a heliobus, we should return to Fictional Garden and lock them inside the evil binding matrix's suppression towers.
Okay. Go to suppression towers. It doesn't seem like the table's unlocked yet. I am guessing we still have to do this step and like see what would you have to do next. God, my back hurts today and I don't know why. I did do nothing bad, I swear. Just don't know why that is. Oh, that's the suppression tower. Support, you...
It's
Okay.
over. Now I can finally get some rest.
But there are still lots of healing.
Oh, I wonder if the, theater thing did continue.
I couldn't agree more. I'd rather focus on resting first. I need to wait for my heart rate to recover before I go chasing another heliobus.
Let's continue in group chat. Yes, online update better than real life, believe me. Hello. Glad to meet you all. What group chat is it? It's the ghost hunting squad. Can you not read? I wanna quit this chat. Why so depressive? Glad to meet you. Stop fooling. I am not fooling around. I'm just socially awkward. Leave me be. The plus today is blowing up. I got tons of comments and reposts. Woohoo! I'll double check that. Yes. I'll check it. Click to view link. Oh my god. Ah! Too many comments! Can't read all! Count assistant. Gained new fans? New gratuity. What is that? New investigation assignment. Anyone meet a weirdo in Exalted Sanctum who wants to play chess? That doesn't sound too weird to me. Ah, so... This is my table, okay. Welcome to the meeting spot. For order of 10 largest commission, we are free to capture the alien by here. Open the ghostly grove and check out what people have been posting about. Just keep investigating. That way you can make a name for yourself and not mention receive more investigations. This post has piqued my interest. Check it out. Now I wanna see my comments on the other one first. Stop babysitting me on this event. I gotten out of it. Ghost settings. So... Someone mentioned you. I got mentioned. That never happened before. That actually never happens like in real life, so... It's quite new for me. Replayable? Replayable and is in like I can like redo the actual level. Absolutely. It's makeup. I there's dragon horns in the tail. I like this post. Very nice. Can I also like comments? Apparently I can't. This... no, it's replayable, not replayable. I'm dumb today. Please kill me. Gotta be double the joy for me. But seriously though, I think the double and the real deal looking too alike isn't super great. It really takes away the uniqueness of things. Acting skills are more important. Yeah, the thing is if the acting is good. Very nice. Read full text. Can I also reply to other things? I mean, this is for like ghost hunting, but there is other things here. I almost got scared to death today. Something here, a baby voice saying, wanna go see my friends. Okay. Can you tell me the location? Yeah, that's a totally normal thing to ask in this situation. Okay, Fixture Garden. Apparently we're not the only people in Fixture Garden currently. Voices coming from the Fixture Garden? Wait, are these hinting towards tiny quests? Because we know there's a tiny quest here. This, on the other hand... I'm suddenly here to say I want to see my friends. We need to find this location. Okay, so it's steps and there's bamboo on the left and right. And we see a bridge here on the other side. Looks like I won't get a proof of my theory about Fixable Garden self-playing Guchin? Okay, in a pavilion we have a self-playing Guchin or whatever that is like pronounced. I don't know. Then, oh, this tomb. I actually went to this tomb. There are always weird myths over there. I heard that if you stay for too long in front of the tombstones, you're gonna run into the tomb owner's ghost. We actually did run into the ghost, but nothing really happened. I am the grave occupant. What the OP said is true. If you take my offerings as a 10, I'll take you away. Okay, we go there and we're gonna sneak the offerings. I haven't uploaded any images. Actually, I don't have some shifting positions. Been a while since I was there, but now that there are pillars coming out of the garden. This garden has shifted in the direction of Lofu's bow. Someone's trying to use the garden to suppress our ship's positioning. Okay, I have no idea what they are talking about. Just gonna accept that. The way it is. Have we liked this? No, we did get something out of this, so we should like it. Just like in real life. Mass murder case. Read at your own risk. New Grand Commission officer meets Ghostly Grove journalist by chance. Blah blah. They pulled the gap between the floor levels over and over. Don't know if that will help me. While keeping commissions, a cold occurrence investigation division are reported in. I have no idea about this. But how about we like the things that we know will lead us to stuff? This will lead us to something. This probably... This already led us to something. And speaking of which, we should go speak to her. And I'll like this too. At least for now. Ghost Squad is resting. Before we go... continue this. I want to see if the, theater opera spirit is actually like having a new quest step for me or something. Also, what's this? Nothing to report today. It's so quiet. No real chat in here. So different from some other general chat groups. Maybe everyone's busy with their own thing. Busy's good. Busy's great. Come in. Queen requires presence and care. Bored, I'm guessing. I see. Let's have a long chat. No. I understand we're the ones who need to scram. Don't listen to the... Go into your private chat. It's common sense that in Ghost Hunting Squad you do not talk about ghosts. That is common sense. Ghost Hunting Squad group is never meant to be serious work chat. Shut away if you want. I'm just gonna listen. I'm not good at chatting. Raise number of subscribers to 20k. Impossible task for me, but I'll try. Oh, I forgot. I'll be quizzed on this today, and I don't know if I remember. Oh, prize pupil. You're here. I'm scared. This lesson is very simple. It's just us two master and apprentice singing the song Wedding Wine together. Traditional song by two singers to produce the eeriness of being possessed by Heliobi. I'll sing the first half of the line and then you... Okay, I need to remember this. Or I will go into my own bot and look up what it was. Well, sing this first stanza, then you'll basically have learned it. Let me sing you the first. In devotion, my heart does yearn to be known by you, my love, in return. Candles flicker, casting shadows on the wall. My bones, the wick, my flesh, the fragrance call. Robes fall away, revealing my desire. In hibiscus then our passions shall transpire. At night we'll embrace as one, so tight. Come tomorrow, you'll take your flight. Can I remember it all? Let's try that. Maybe I'll remember. Let's start. Ahem. In devotion, my heart does yearn. To be known by you, love in return? Or something? Candles flicker, casting shadows on the wall. My bones the wick, my flesh the fragrance call? I don't remember. Ropes fall away, revealing my desire. Something lotus? No, hibiscus? No. Oh my god. It was tent. I think it was lotus tent. Or was it hibiscus? Was it lotus or hibiscus? I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Should I just guess? I mean, there's 2 times lotus here, so maybe that's the clue. Right? Oh god, please don't let me be wrong. Nah, it was hibiscus. At night we'll embrace this one so tight. Tomorrow you'll take your flight. I messed up one line, didn't I? We'll do it again. Messed up a few lines. What do you mean a few? Uh-oh. I'm gonna get reprimanded. I'm sorry, Master.
We have the upper ready for another.
Heavens, sir.
Master, I'm so sorry. She was kind of weak. You dare fight back? You're really a blasphemer, violating human relations with cruelty and malice. I'm used to fighting back. It's not my fault you can't beat me. Yes, this. Exactly this. Sorry, I lost composure. It's not your fault, it's all me. The world of mine I once knew is all obsolete. Oh, living forever is not all cracked up to me. Just like me, people often find themselves cast in the wind of time. Wave of time is just rainbow arbiter Luke's arrow. I'm but a tiny flame cast afloat in the cosmos, no matter how hard I chase to catch up with the tail of an arrow shot. No matter what, I'll still keep singing when there's nobody in the crowd. Thank you for singing. I tried my best. I just wished I didn't mess it up. I can't do it anymore. Ah, well. I messed up one line, okay? It's not my fault. For this, we need to do the next quest, I'm guessing. Let's take on the next ghost hunting mission. Subscription plans, Exorcismic Chronicles. I mean, so far we only have one. Any mother weirdo who wants to play chess. Calls herself the chess ghost. Sets up a stall and invited people to play chess with her. There's a key part. She claims that if you win against her chess, she'll award you with a large sum of strels. But those who lose to her end up standing straight and emotionless like a stick around the chessboard nearby, like soulless puppets. Interesting. Accept. Investigate. Loses a chess game, loses to his soul. There's some kind of tool of darkness. How do I going to say something? What do you all make of the situation? Very mysterious. Very mysterious. Have we said that it's very mysterious yet? It's very mysterious. Looks like work of a heliobus. Could just be some kind of street performance. But Heliobus was supposed to hide and scare people from the shadows. We'll be doing chaos on the streets. Heliobus are stubborn creatures. We can't use human logic to judge. Where, in other words, every Heliobus is different. Well, counting on... Wait, why me? I thought we were a squad. Check out other leads. We'll wait for you on your good news. Let's split it up, gang, and get to our tasks. I am the one that has to go and talk to the chess ghost. Don't tell me I have to actually play chess. I think I'm gonna go insane if I have to.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Ah, there's a book. Dang it, I wanted to get the book first. What are you doing here? I'm up to no good. Are you here to play chess? Probably to investigate, though. And for the same reason you are, to subdue the Heliobus. The General received an official letter from the 10 Lawyers Commission and left the seat of Divine Foresight in a hurry. I read the list of arch enemies before and I figured this is Heliobus. Must be a good opponent to sharpen my sword skills, so here I am. Running into danger like usual. How do you know where the Heliobus? Yeah, he also was on the website, wasn't he? Yeah. He's on the same website. Heard from someone on the site that there were strange things happening here, so I came to see. We should not tell the Heliobi about our secret sources or they might shut the website down or something. Possess the server. Spread misinformation. Are you playing chess or not? I figured you don't have the brains to beat me. Turns out you don't even have the guts to challenge me. I'm going to introduce you to this Heliobus. She calls herself Chess Ghost. Those guys at the back seem to be the people who lost her. And now they're staring into the distance. Coward, you wouldn't dare challenge a chess ghost. That's right. You're no match. Coward. Not falling for her charms. She just probably wants to possess more people. It's not because she's ridiculous. It's hard to take her serious. You wretch! How dare you be so impudent! Why is that ghost so easily offended? Enough talking. You'll show me some basic respect. Will you play chess with me or not? Actually, I don't really want to. What kind of chess is this? I don't even see a chess board. Uneducated. Why the heck does she have such high language? What the heck is going on? This is called the Pathfinder. It's a puzzle game that originates from the Lawful Divination Commission. Responding to Pathfinder questions is a type of chess match that will exhaust the mental strength. Oh, it's playing chess or doing riddles? I'm confused. It's actually answering riddles, my mistake. Does it make me the riddle ghost? I'm guessing yes. Isn't all the same? What's the difference? They're all games of intelligence, battles of wit. Do you want to play around with her? I mean, can we do anything else instead of being insulted? Outworlder has some guts, unlike you. You clearly has the answer swordsman, and yet you run off with your tail between your legs. Whatever you say, I came to bring a healing bite to justice, not to play silly games. Me neither! Why do I have to play? Even if you lose and end up like those she's defeated, I'll use my sword to rescue you. How? Well, you just... You know it's a possessed person, probably, so... Killing her is not very effective method to solving this problem. It's a battle of minds. You think using sword is fair? Okay, well, we'll just try to not answer anything wrong, but I have little confidence in myself. Oh my god. Enter movement direction commands for the Ingenia ahead of time to guide them to leave the maze in a set number of moves. Each Ingenia will proceed along the determined direction until the very end, where it encounters an obstacle and awaits the next command. So 4 commands. Rules again. We'll proceed along the determined direction until the very end, where it encounters an obstacle. So you're saying if I say it goes to the left, it stays here when it hits a wall, and then it'll reach the next command. Okay, so basically 1, 2, 3. No, that doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna get more complicated though. It's just tutorial, I'm guessing. Challenge completed. Darn it. I used all my talents to create these riddles and you saw through them easily. Riddles? Or was it a singular one? You used all your intelligence just for that. Shut it. I will make you pay. Why do I have a feeling originally it was planned to put more riddles here, but then they decided against it? You shall pay the price just as these 3 that you eliminated before you did. I thought those 3 lost to you. Turns out this chess ghost is just a sore loser. I may not have been beaten them, but it does give them reason to mark my bills and call me an amateur. These 3 are the definition of minds over matters. Such people disgust me. You two will die alongside them. So basically she never won a single game. Isn't that what happened? Yet she's so high horse. I'm not good at these games of wit, but if you want to fight, that suits me perfectly. Come, chess ghost, allow me to teach you a thing or two. It's so answer the fight. I mean, we could have just skipped that part, couldn't we? Yeah, we're having this problem again. Use an ultimate. Well, how many times do they want to set the Foxfire tutorial up? Because We have been getting this tutorial for
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
the third fight now, I'm thinking. Bing, bing. I'm the ancient people like you in the minds, but no manners. What use is solving riddles anyway? You remember this. I didn't like this one as much. She was very arrogant, not very liked. This healer boss's fighting style is quite unique, but too low level to entertain me. I mean, we basically one-shot her, so... It seems the healing by wars are finished. These healer bosses just a pawn in their ranks. Come to the mastermind. She wants to fight all day long. Maybe you two are gonna have fun. We are just too overpowered. We have risen to a level where it's no longer fun. That is possible. Our power together is indeed considerable. The regular healer boss should pull one over us. Now we cannot leave these victims unattained. I shall escort them to the apothecary. May we meet again. You're never leaving my group. I mean, seriously. But I mean, yes, lore-wise. I'll see the healing puzzle in the suppression tower. Okay. Finally, my book. Okay. Speaking of which, this has been too easy. Let me actually switch to the other group. Maybe with no healer, I'm actually getting a little bit of a challenge. Even if it's just for sustain reasons. Now I'll put them all in. Sidra is the one you're looking for. Who wants something from me? And also, why the heck is my camera lagging again? I thought we were behind this problem. I'm a spirit-fairy guardian. Spirit of the Ten Lords Commission. I have awaited you here for a long time. I will assist you in locking the healer bind, the evil binding matrix suppression tower. Wait, didn't we already put somebody in? I'll shop when I'm needed and get out of your air when I'm not. I shall not waste your time. There is more than I wish to discuss with you in detail, but I can wait until you are finished. I shall take my leave for now. Kid has good manners. I think he's spirit fairy too. Much cuter than the kid possessed by Cyrus. I'm not judging kids. I mean, what the heck are you talking about? You seem pretty familiar with Yansha culture already. So what was the real deal with the chest ghost? Do you want to post an update? Pathetic ghost tries to kill people, fails miserably. That's what I want to write. The face bomb in the background captures this perfectly. Mythopedia. The future is esports. Digital reality is here to stay. What the heck? The real chest ghost, I don't want you to know. I think the breaking news style is kind of like, shitting on her the most, so I like this. Flip. When I first saw the post, I thought it was some kind of evil spirit that had possessed an ancient chessboard. I'm willing to ascend to heaven until I play the perfect chess game with a long-sought master stroke. Again with the master strokes. So now there was some amateur that didn't know what chess is. Who would have thought? Well, that's that. I gotta get back to work. See you again soon. Okay, more things to like. Reported. Why reported? Who reported me for what? New XOR seismics need to be attained when new healer by comes sealed in the suppressant towers, which will greatly aid you in suppressing demons. Now that I'm done conveying Judge whose message, I shall take my leave. What does that even mean? I'm not asking questions, I'm guessing. Let's have a... Or actually, before I have a look at the board, can I find these two places that were mentioned on the side? I mean, they must exist. Question is where? It just look like it could be that direction. This maybe? This it looks like the point. Maybe. I'm unsure. Could be though. No, this is too flat. It's again the stop following me ghost. Wonder what happens if we stay on his grave for too long. Or if we take any offerings.
Everyone on the CN show is a trickster. You have to be extremely careful.
I'll see if this time we're better off. This is definitely the one from the news post. I am home. What happens if I stay here long enough? Nothing. Maybe we can solve this later. Weird. But maybe not every single one of these stories does have anything to it. Could be that some of them are just, you know... Wait, or maybe it's this grave? I guess not. Actually, I don't quite remember what it looked like. All of these kind of look the same to me. It must have been a grave where I actually like, can take things from. Wait, maybe it's this one, because this actually has an incense? I think this might be the one. A never-ending childhood is buried here. Xiao Feng. Not all Xianshou's people get to live happily ever after. You pour over a few lines of the tombstone, which seem to recount the tragic demise of a young Xianshou child. Beside these tombstone are several popular storybooks and lunchboxes. Tombstone doesn't really care whether the occupant really has had a never-ending childhood, but this beloved Xiao Feng certainly will. Take the stuff. Anger the ghost. The 2nd, 5th, and 13th all enjoy the purity of not being subjugated by knowledge. You are left speechless at how the names, enough for a huge family, fill up this plain and ordinary tombstone. You are keenly aware that the Xianxiu Fang name sounds familiar to you. Maybe this is a certain family's ancestral burial place. But you're curious, why is this whole family so obsessed with the name Xiao Feng? While you're pondering and trying to explore the hidden secrets of the Xianxiu dynasty, a crisp child voice interrupts the line of thinking. Is this really the grave where I should take the offerings from, according to the website? Kid pops up out from nowhere to pat you on the shoulder. No, he can't reach, so he pokes you in the belly. What? Were I only smaller? Spinning around, you see him. Maybe you've been standing in one place for too long. Because you feel a little dizzy, everything inside suddenly seems a little strange. And you try to pull yourself together. Now you can clearly see who is standing before you. You're stepping on something of mine. Could you please kindly remove your foot? What is with my feet? My feet are perfectly fine. Yes, everything here is something of mine. You got a problem with that? Why are you staring at these tombstones? Do you know Xiao Feng too? I'm just a passerby taking a look. Now why are you staring at my tombstone? We don't know each other, but here you are stepping all over my offerings. How rude. Your tombstone? Yep, written out there all loud and clear. I'm Xiao Feng. What's so weird about it? All of this is my cenotaph. As Vivianas, we get our own hatching rebirth. Didn't you read the tombstone? I even wrote out every single rebirth super clearly. Fine. Excuse me then. Don't step on my tomb. I'd like to move some stuff into a new grave. Let me think. Another 3 boxes of books still. I have no idea why I loved reading so much in my previous life. Darn it. That must be the weirdest thing ever. To have like multiple incarnations of you and like they are all different and then you're buried and I'm like, what person are you then? Is only the last one existing? Are you like a combination of all of them? You pivot your body to make way for the kid and check over the description of Tombstone and the offerings on the ground all over again. We discovered that the offerings not only include popular storybooks, but also poorly graded exam papers covered in red letter corrections. Start to wonder whether this is all just some kid's elaborate prank. When you spin around to try asking the kid weird questions, you discover that he's vanished. Now you think about it, you realize that you absolutely no idea exactly when it was he left. God, there's so much to read, I'm gonna die. Or maybe you've never even heard any footsteps of this at all. Thinking this causes a bead of cold sweat to roll down your forehead. No, actually, no, I'm feeling fine. Living here is not a good idea. You decide to leave. No, I want to take the offerings. I wanted to take the offerings, actually. Like take them away, like it said. Okay. If that worked out, what about the bridge? The bridge must work then too, right? Just say Trotter. Oh! Ah, stay here, Trotter. Very good. I forgot that we still have chests to find here.
Fight to win.
We can't just heal. It's not that. Oh god, I should have done that the other way around. Excuse me. Brain is turned off currently. It's just a trotter though. We should be fine. Oh god. We should be fine. And of course, Tingyun dying again. Of course. What else? The bigger problem is that Shepard kind of like taking a break.
Let me pay you back tenfold.
Without shield, we're looking a little dumb.
Forged in ice. Never falters.
A one-time enemy.
Blade and fire.
Is that all?
Haven't learned your lesson.
This ends here.
Strike the fire.
And this is exactly why I'm so scared to play this group instead. Oh well.
Victory by the blade.
Let's just go here from the other side, like from up here. Just the other way around. That way I can heal myself up. Go in the right direction. I think up there might be the bridge thing. That's why I'm looking. Ow. No, this is not it. There is no bamboo here. It's completely the wrong direction. Where is bamboo actually? Is this maybe the right part? The chess ghost? Yeah, we're gonna play the chess ghost stuff later, maybe. At least we have some bamboo here, so maybe it has to do with this area of things. Excuse me, my back hurts. Need to move my body a bit. Where is this place that they're talking about? Wait, maybe up here. I've not been up here much. That is one of the things. Not the one that I was looking for, but still one of the things. Several tinkling strings give an extra chill to this surgic garden. There's no audience or musician around, just a solitary gushin, whimpering mournful as it's waiting for an unrequited love to come around. The player hasn't seemed to materialize. Despite this, let me use the sentimental backdrop of the moon in this lonely garden to tell you a story. What moon? Doesn't matter. Once an outworld tourist visiting the Fixtral Garden stopped his pacing due to a piece of Grecian music. Heard the scenery described by the music. Lofty peaks, vast forests, soaring waterfalls, and ocean spray. The tourist was moved to tears, while the locals all raised eyebrows at him. Nobody knew what was happening. After the Grecian song stopped and the crowd scattered, the musician got the chance to reach out to the outworld and ask why he had been crying. When the Gushinist... I still have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm very sorry. I hope I'm doing it right. Heard the outworlders say... Sounds like imperfect jade. I'm grief-struck. He was shocked. Only the listener had understood the Gushing's meaning. He had painstakingly crafted this narrative, but could never quite complete this masterpiece. The two of them became close friends. The Gushinist and the Outworld, and they decided to spend the rest of their lives together working on the song. It's getting late. Do you want to keep up listening? There must be some sense in hearing all of this. I'm sorry, but that fabricated narrative was actually drifting straight from, something seems to have happened. Are you getting bored and trying to tell me stuff? Some people actually came to listen to my performance. Have had enough of living too. You're a real scary dog. Help me! Help me not living? I'm confused by the help me, so I'm gonna say the other thing, even though that's just as stupid. I'm sorry, it's been so long since I've talked with someone. I can explain. It's like this. The last person who ever talked to me this way is dead. Really? I thought only people wanting to end their own lives would ever want to come and listen to me. That is so, then just think of me as a ball of resentment left stuffed inside the Gujing. Why can't I still say help me all the time? I understand you. So long as you get it. Gushing's Oda has unfinished music to compose, and that strong desire to complete the music remains here. And I, absorbing that desire, would like to finish this song too. But as you very well know, I'm just a heliobus and can chew through the emotions and memories left behind by the Yushinist, but I cannot create. I'm stuck in here. Can I help you get unstuck? Do I have to finish the music? Please don't. May not have the aptitude for it, but there must be someone aboard this Yansha who knows about music and who can help complete the song. An old listener who self-deleted left behind some recording materials for me. You take it. I'm sure you'll put it in a good use. What do you mean self-deleted? And who has any idea of music? Who here has any idea about music? I'm thinking. Maybe the opera person. Okay, the thing is down here. And the opera person is down there? I think. So let's pay them a visit and see how things are going. And I still haven't found the bamboo thing, wherever that might be on this map. Let's ask them for help. No? But she definitely has an idea about music. I think I need to find somebody else that has any idea about music. Does it have to be somebody from the Xiansha, or can I just go ask whoever I want? Except the Healy Boss's challenge. That's different. Oh, that's just training. That's what we gotten to know before. Where the heck is this bamboo thing? It must be close to the middle, because in the middle there's lots of bamboo. But I didn't know where exactly. Where's bamboo and at the same time stairs up and a bridge?
Since when did Fixstone Garden...
Maybe this direction. Ah, down here? I haven't been down here a lot? Maybe? Left safe zone. Look in here. It's just a weird mirror thing. No, not the mirror! F the mirror! I wanted the treasure chest. Oh god, I forgot which ones it was.
I'm not only aiding others in getting it.
Oh wait, there's treasure chests in here?
A few more like this, and I can buy a new sword. I'm trying a dumpling while you're taste testing vinegar.
Oh, I don't really remember which ones it were. Okay, that wasn't it.
Different flavors.
Wait, is there any point to this? Like this, maybe? Okay, now careful. Carefully take the treasure instead of the other thing.
Go towards my allowance.
Still haven't found the bridge yet, though. Let me be.
A few more like this, and I can buy a new sword.
But this is the only thing that actually does have bamboo. Unless it's in a different area altogether and isn't in Fixture Garden after all. Because it said something about, yeah. Fixer Garden has to have a lot of places like this, but it didn't actually say that we have to go search for it in Fixer Garden, right? Also, why does my back still hurt? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything to deserve this. Okay, let's have a look. That was Ghost Tales. That must be this one, right? I saw it by the road. Apparently Fixer Garden is rampant with them. I have no idea what that location actually is. It does look like Fixer Garden, though. Next to a waterfall or something. Speaking of which, I can like my own post and reply to a comment. Machines can learn all we know. Then the days of us organic life forms are numbered. Don't you think so? It'll be super convenient. I'm all for it. I'll put a smart assistant that can help Kui write scripts, edit videos, and moderate comments. And keep you company in the morning while you're having breakfast. Why not? I'll be all for it. Apparently there's a new ghost sighting. And there's also 2 new ghost stories. Peace everyone. Good night, and I have opened an account on Ghosty Grove. Most of my content will be making up your requests for investigations as well as sharing some daily life posts. In response to me, I'll wash my hair upside down. What? It's very popular. Okay, I've tried it before. It takes skill. Thank you. Mwah. If there's support from everyone, we can do it. Okay, let's try this one. I know that there's achievements when you get a certain amount of likes and comments, so I'll try my... Also, by the way, I forgot this. I'll try to like and comment as much as I like on here. Just for the achievement. Update schedule. If I can manage to get more than 10k, I'll do a viewers Q&A. You are my fan, can I get a digital autograph? Did you mean the other way? Eh? Oh! Who's fan? Yeah, I'm confused too. A million is a little too many. Final goal being 1 million. Oh, we'll see if that works. Okay, now I actually have like the board. We did like all of that though. Let's do these ones too, even though I have no idea if they actually help us in the long run. I'll just gonna like everything for the achievements. Just so I've read it already, then I know which one will be new. Before we continue with the investigation, I want to do this chronicle thing or see what it is about. It will unlock progressively as you suppress more heliobi. After the sealing is done for all the surrounding suppression towers, there are still secret challenges in Verdant Terrace's suppression tower. Therefore, multiple difficulties. Okay. Let's try difficulty 1 then. Number of healing by suppress increases, so does the number of chronicle challenges. We got it. Try a challenge. Enemy obtain Fiend Fire no more than 1 time. Have no down characters. Battle for no more than 4 cycles. Select Exorcism. Ah, that's the one that I have so far. It looks like Wind would be good here. But it doesn't matter, we can definitely use this one to come to deplete the toughness bar. So I'd say we go with the normal imaginary group comp. I think that's the easiest one to handle. Wrong done by the way. I think that's the easiest one to handle in such a battle. And also has a nice coming up of ults.
I underestimated Bloom.
Do not do that much damage, please. Heaven's sake.
Secured. Netmark accessible. Time for a good old counterattack.
Jesus.
As easy as that. Gale force. The wind is rising. Bolt! From the boat!
We have the upper hand.
Awaken dormant scales.
World cleansing dragon.
I think if it's only this one round, it should be easy.
Break. Let's settle this.
Another way to make sure that they don't get the Fiend Fire is just to kill them. That works too.
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
Very nice. New difficulty level unlocked. Can I do all the difficulty levels already, or... Let's do this one next. This one favors ice, so maybe I'm doing something else. Let's try a different setup, shall we? Let's try... what to do? Put it into the second slot. Let's go with classic. If we can't make it, we'll put Allerin out of the group because having no down characters sometimes is an anti-R thing. Maybe it will work out. It's not too difficult.
In the name of Landa, will forged in
May work.
never falters.
I will start with this.
Wonders to raid and fight its blood.
Ling-a-ling.
Haven't learned your lesson. Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
This ends here.
A one-time enemy. Strike with heart.
Is that all?
I do this. Yeah, I think the most important. Oh God, I forgot the ultimate, didn't I?
Really felt it.
I need to use this ult,
Swords to set.
even if it's really dumb to use it in this situation. But it's better than nothing. And we really should keep one ult for the occasion.
Blade and fly. Seize the moment.
I don't see any fire, so I think I can go.
Wonders to raid and fight its blood.
There is the next fire. We'll have another ult ready until then. Yeah, that one. We'll have that one ready at that time. Do not worry.
A one-time enemy. Strike apart.
This in the name of Landau, a will forged in ice.
And we sneakily
Never
stole.
falters.
It's not a problem on this difficulty, but I got the feeling it's gonna be harder on the next, so I'll try practice and making it good. Next one. Oh, also access to some rewards. There's so much rewards in this event. At the very least, that's good. Okay, again, ice would be good. But also, Lene is doing more AoE, which is probably more intelligent to use. Probably. It's just a probably. I think it's more intelligent because it's like working better with the steel mechanics. Because in this group here, I have just so freaking many ults that I can press at any point. That is just working better with this type of event.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Bring the wind. Gale force. The wind is rising. Bolt! From the bow!
Sent a storm. Awaken dormant scales.
Let's try to do the damage to the big guy. I think that's pretty intelligent.
Surge. Break.
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal
And now we're
sleep is not
stealing?
the dead.
Stealing the fire? Using the fire? And not really having a fire coming up. We also don't have an ult coming up either, though. So I'm guessing if I fill up
Ready for another?
Palace, or I was hoping I would.
Heaven surge. Rise.
I'll see you off.
I got the feeling they might get
Receive divinity.
Thank you, comrade.
Repay.
I got the feeling they might receive the yeah. Oh no, now I can steal it.
Markers activated.
Never mind.
Good old counterattack.
As easy as that.
Lucky me. That did work out nicely. Don't let him steal it from me though. That's not possible though, right? Only I can do the stealing.
Heaven surge. Break.
Okay, very good. One more difficulty level. Let's try it like this. Now, if it's not working, we try it another way around.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Uh-oh. Way too much. Damage.
The wind is rising.
From the bow!
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
So far, I can't complain.
World cleansing dragon.
We always were able to steal the fire stuff.
Heaven surge. Rise.
As easy as that. To the clouds.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated.
Apparently, the stealing mechanic works over quite a few rounds, actually, if you saw that.
The strength. Heaven surge. Break.
No! Let me fix this. I'll do another run and I'll put double defensive team in. She's just so prone to one-shotting people. It's really insane.
Stay the course.
And now we're low on skill points.
Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing dragon.
As easy as that.
No, just do this.
Opponent damage. Suppress. Wheel of calm. Inevitable. By the temple.
I sense a storm.
Yes, I said she just does so high one-shot damage. I think we need...
It cannot come to
Spirit
pass.
never dies. Gale force.
The wind is rising.
From the bow.
I think we need double defensive here. I'm just thinking about, should we pick a shield or should we like depart, or should we pick Fushuan maybe for damage reduction?
Stay the course.
We'll find out. Give me a second. I can do it. Let's see. I think I'll go with... highly thinking. I think I go with Fushuan. Let's see if it works. If not, we can try out Japar too. But I think double defensive is needed on this last stage. Very badly.
All things in this world, human creations.
Gods.
Our fortune is clouded.
Okay.
Gather as one.
Now we should have more setup. We can do that because we can use ult.
From the bow.
Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing dragon. Heaven surge. Break.
It came together.
Opponent damage.
Inevitable. Heaven surge.
Okay, so far it's looking good. Just having a look at the bar all the time. Because I don't want them to gain any fiend fires.
Surrender. Spirit never dies.
Thinking heavily about which move I take.
Yin and yang.
Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing dragon.
A quick divination.
Okay, she still just has one extra life, so I'm thinking about doing that to keep the healing up. Because I'm kind of not trusting myself with the staying alive part. We still have 3 rounds though, so damage-wise this will look good.
Stay the course. To the clouds.
The wind is rising.
From the bow.
Converge and awaken.
The strength. Grace.
We need to do more damage.
Yin and yang. I see through.
Okay, I don't see a fiend fire. I think we can do this.
Creations. Yin and yang.
Got so much damage.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Surrender.
A quick divination.
I can take it.
Thank you, comrade.
I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Rise.
As easy as
Awaken,
that.
dormant skin.
Put that behind you. Okay, finally. Okay. We had to play a little defensive here, which made it a little harder. Wait, they obtained the Fiend Fire? When did they I'm confused. Maybe I'm not quite getting the Fiend Fire. Do I need to press an alt immediately when I see it in the bar or when it gets up to the top of the bar? Okay, I'll have to try that again. Okay. Round 2.
Eternal sleep.
I think I'll start with this time. Not only does it CC everybody,
Fortune is clouded. Together as one.
it also helps, just thinking if I could use
The
that.
wind is rising.
It also does help with, getting a Fiend Fire.
Awaken, dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Yeah, it just got it from the middle here.
Heaven surge. Break.
Let's settle this.
I'll pay very close attention now to the Fiend Fire.
Human creations.
Stay the course.
We need an ult really badly.
And yang.
Heaven surge. Rise.
You really badly need an ult.
As easy as that.
Component damage.
Maybe Lucia will get his ult. How many? They didn't obtain it yet.
The strength.
I'll feel much safer if we actually were to achieve the ult.
Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing dragon.
So I can use it in case I see Fiend Fire popping.
I see through you.
There, see, now she has it, and I don't want her to keep it. Could I theoretically use that point and hope I get? No, it's not enough! Okay, she got it once.
Receive divinity.
Okay, she can't have it again. I really need to get Fushan's skill back up.
Together as one. Human creations.
Spirit never dies.
I'll see you off.
A quick divinity converge and away.
Dang it. I pressed the wrong one.
Stay the course.
Never mind. Better safe than sorry.
Bloom.
Do not fret.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Heaven surge.
Did it work? By the way? Yeah, so far she didn't get a second one. Let's hope this is enough.
The wind is rising.
I want to keep Lucius just in case. Okay. There we go. Okay. Cleared all difficulties. Ah, let me drink something. That was hard enough. Very good. Let's see some rewards. Let me guess this is the only tower I can do so far. I think. We'll have to look that up on the table. Yeah, the other ones are locked. They're probably quest locked. Thank you very much for follow, Brian. Hello, hello. How you doing? Welcome in. So, what is subscription plans? I'm so confused. And why have I only unlocked one of these so far? Dance skill and laugh of gratitude, which can be exchanged for rewards. Oh, I think they had something similar on the other long event thing. You're good. That's good to hear. Level up. Ah, I see. Something to offer you. What do you have to offer me? Information? There are indeed lots of perks. Completing investigation assignments, replying comments also give a chance to earn gratitude. Wondering if you would be interested in Twitch branding for your channel. If you're asking for commissions, I'm not interested in getting any commissions done because I'm broke AF. I'm in the red. Even if I wanted, I couldn't. Thanks for the offer, but no. Okay, so I'm guessing this I'm getting automatically. Also, there's a normal wish in here, which is quite nice. Oh, this is how you get the phone wallpaper. So the phone wallpaper is permanently obtainable because I'm getting... This is like perma. You're welcome. Okay, okie dokie. So the only thing I can do now is basically start this investigation thing. A ghostly ship from the past has suddenly appeared. Seen my fair share of peculiar star skiffs, but this ghostly one is truly a first for me. I've heard stories before that phantom star skiffs can take the living away from the mortal realm. So instead of possessing a person, possess a ship? Manifest. What kind of meme is that I'm like getting? Okay, we do this. Gifts 10 gratitude and 1 new exorcist mix. Which is good. Enjoy your stream. Thank you. Thanks for dropping by. I heard of a similar urban legend long ago. Legend says that at the Stargaze of Navalia, a phantom Scarskiff had gradually and silently approached two workers when they were patrolling among the incubators. Why the heck does she know all of these stories? I thought she wasn't even from here. The skiff was as quiet as a messenger whistling from the void beyond. The more courage worked, brought it the Starskiff to take a look, only to discover that there was no one on the skiff. There was only a wailing parrot goblin. What is a parrot goblin? As he walked deeper, he found the skiff full of cargo and even contained food that was still warm. Maybe the people just fell off their skiff and it just slithered a little bit further. Miss Sushang, you seem to be the one trembling. I believe it. The only mystery was that the deck was covered in blood, as there was a rough battle before it. The worker examined the route map and found out that the Starskiff originated from the Xianzhou Dayu and was heading towards the Xianzhou Shanshan. But aren't these two Xianzhous? Looks like the Starskiff has lost their direction and has gone off course. The timid worker thought he heard his partner crawling and boarded the phantom Starskiff. Soon after, the Starskiff slowly faded from Stargaze and Navalia. From then on, no one had ever seen the two workers again. Mystery. Why is she so surprised? I thought she was working with the paranormal on the daily. Interesting. Is there any more? If you like it, there's a follow-up story. No, not more stories, please. Already so much to read. Since someone has witnessed the ghost ship, it may be a Heliobus doing it. We're going to investigate it, though. Yeah, can it create a phantom star skiff? Hello, thank you very much for the follow, Hachiman. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Come on in. Can a Heliobus create a Phantom Star Skiff. I mean, we have seen them create whole people. Why not a ship? What's the difference? Hello, 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 hello. It is highly possible. Is my camera lagging, by the way? A little bit. It's good, though. Sometimes Starl gets my camera to lag, and I don't know why. As long as we don't board the skiff, we should be fine. Let's go. But what if I want to board the ship? Maybe I like getting into danger. Go over here. Yeah. Calm. Easy. Oh no, I'm trapped on the map. I'm too dumb to click. Let's check out this skiff. The post said that they saw a Phantom Star skiff around here. But since it's a Phantom skiff, I doubt you can spot it easily. How about we split our ways and regroup? I mean, can't we just, like, spray some water into the air and make it easily visible? Maybe some paint even. But I'm pretty sure the authorities would not be too happy if the whole of Starskiff Haven is, completely covered in paint then. I mean, it can happen, though. It might happen. Agreed, agreed. What do you mean that won't work? I disagree too against 2. You're all overcautious. Fine, let's research together. Search for that. Isn't it in the air? Don't we have one of these very fancy bird things that you can actually use for this? Or did we forget that we own one of these? There it is. That was easier said than... It disappeared again. Hello, witness. Disappeared. Did you see it? The Phantom Star skiff disappeared. Could I ask who you are? I'm Xingni. Yeah, we know each other. What a coincidence. I got the feeling like every NPC is from the Xian show at the very least is probably gonna star in this event or something. Is the Skyfaring Commission looking for the Phantom Star skiff too? I acted on my own. Madame Hellmaster would allow me to track down anything like a Phantom Star skiff. We won't tell your mom, I promise. She doesn't allow the others to investigate it either. To her, it's just some supernatural stuff and it's a waste of time to discuss. But you saw the person. Yeah. I wonder how popular this, like, online site actually is. Because, like, every NPC seems to know about the website, actually. So, the undercover part might not work so well. Since everybody knows we're, like, running around together as a group. And when I even used her actual name for, like, the account, so... Undercover... no. Not anymore, I'm guessing. That's right. I thought of coming here to try to find it. In the end, you saw it. And I saw it too, but it disappeared. What a pity. I thought I could board it and film a video. And now I've missed the opportunity to make a hit post. Board it? Why would you do that? What if something strange happened to you? Miss Xingxi, we're here to find out more about the skiff. Yes, I heard someone said my mother... Madame Yukong had boarded the Star skiff a few... Wait, the ghost one? Okay, that's weird. Didn't she say that you shouldn't investigate? And then she boarded herself before. Perhaps I'm being paranoid, but I do find my mother different from her usual self. She often moans and sighs, seemingly moody all day. As if she'd become another person. Or she's under the influence of a heliobus. Why would someone as unwavering and firm as my mom turn out like this? I've researched several rumors about the Star skiff, and here I am investigating it further. Perhaps she's possessed. What do you mean? Nothing. I forgot that we didn't want to talk about the ghosts. Dang it, we did talk about... Is that my mix-up? stay calm. I guess we trust her enough because she's not a random citizen, so we tell her about it. I'm a judge of the commission. I will handle this for you. But before that, what other rumors have you heard? I heard people saying that my mom left the star skiff. There was a Foxian pilot on the skiff as well. They were wearing the Skyfaring Commission uniform. I wonder... either somebody else possessed or it does summon like apparitions of her former comrades. You're right. Madame Yukang is often handling official business at the Palace of Astrum. If we ring the harmonic chime, that might be a bit inconvenient, no? Most certainly, Palace of Astrum is the official location where we will receive guests from other Xianqiu's ships. I understand that you need to exorcise the demons, but please do not make a ruckus there. Why not? It's important! How about we ask Madame Yukang to come out alone? That's a good idea. Come on, let's go to the Palace of Astrum now. Wonder if she's even there or something. Probably not. Or do I know? God, there's so much talking and reading in this event. I think I'm gonna go insane. Hey there, Mikey! Thanks for stopping by. I'll go slowly insane here because this event contains so much reading and just cutscenes. It's just... I had one tiny bit of gameplay and that was about it, and now it's all back to cutscenes. And unvoiced ones. At that. So, ouchies. But I hope you're doing fine. Don't worry, we'll not betray you. I'm not sure if I want to promise, but I'll try. I trust you, I'm counting on you. Mishinji, don't worry. As a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, I promise to handle this case properly. I'll be waiting here for your good news. I mean, honestly, I don't mind quests not being voiced in games, but I do have a problem with it when I'm streaming. Because, honestly, reading so much text kinda... A, bores me. And B, is very straining on my voice. So I'm trying not to get stuff like that done on stream too much. And set either voice cutscenes or like heavy gameplay sections. But I thought that this is gonna be either of these two. But apparently not. Seeing you at the Palace of Astrum, I suppose you're here for me. Ring the harmonic chime straight away! No, we did say we would not betray him. We want to speak with you. Maybe we can lure her out and then ring it outside. What's the matter? You've brought quite a big group here. Madame Yukang, we saw a phantom starskiff at Stargaze in Avalia. Do you have any idea about it? Could you be any less indiscreet? I got nervous. Good thing that I'm not the only one too stupid to actually, like, properly act here. I'm sorry, I have no idea about it. I believe it's just an absurd legend. The skiff is real, but it disappeared the moment we got close to it. So if it's just an illusion of light or a speedy starskiff, please, why don't you be honest with me? What's the intention behind your visit? The Skyfaring Commission does not register any imaginary starskiff. Someone saw you board this phantom starskiff. Should we be? Should we be honest? No, we go light in. We say you don't allow discussing it first. The phantom starskiff appearing Stargaze Navalia? It's not my first time hearing such a ghost story. Ever since I entered the Skyfaring Commission, I've heard such legends every few decades. They're all different stories, but every single one is detailed and convincing. It's fine to talk about these rumors during leisure time, but it's a workplace. All discussions should be related to work. I think she's right. She's really off. Do you think it's useful for the Skyfaring Commission members to discuss these nonsensical rumors about a Starskiff all day long? Her answers are impeccable. Let's go honest. Let's go direct, or we chime away at it. I'm a judge of the 10 Lords Commission. Well, I'm afraid you have been affected by a heliobus. As it's inconvenient for us to handle this matter in the path of Astrum, we would like to invite you to the Fixture Garden for a thorough check. Let me guess, she won't. You suspect I'm being possessed? It's a suspicion. If you have nothing to hide, you will come with us. Like every good police member said. And then everybody's starting a ruckus. A heliobus will be attracted to one's strong emotions and produce hallucinations based on the experiences and memories. Young lady, as the Hellmaster, I've already been well informed of the circumstances of the current heliobus disaster. I know its characteristics and will never trust the hallucinations the heliobi produce. Never mind. Only when we are open and honest can we all resolve our doubts. As the Hellmaster, I should comply with the requirements of a judge. However, you'll have to wait until I'm done with work. I'll meet you at Fixture Garden tonight. Is that okay? Will they set up a trap? Certainly. Well, it's been a long time since I visited Foxham Tomb. Let's meet there. By then, all our doubts will be answered. Or maybe she isn't the one possessed. What if her daughter is the one possessed? Actual funny theory. It could be. You know, Yukong seemed a little off, didn't she? But maybe she's just stressed. Maybe they're both possessed. What do I know? How was it? Did she agree? Kinda? Wait, let me... I need to look something up. Just a second. Okay, weird. No, I was just looking if my OBS is properly connected after the update. I think something went a little amiss, but I think I fixed it. Hopefully. If not, we'll see. Yes, your mom's very stern, just like my mom. Sushang's mom seems to be the same. We only heard her that she's very strict with her training, isn't she? Her presence makes it difficult to speak up. I didn't expect you to have a mom like this. Could we stop with the small talk and get to business? Era, my intuition is telling me that Madame Yukong isn't being possessed. Wait. If Woho says that, then I'm trusting that. She has dealt with enough heliobi to know that. What if the daughter is the one being possessed and she's tricking us by, like, averting the blame to somebody else? I mean, we saw her standing next to the skiff, and the skiff instantly disappeared. Once we went closer... Are you serious? But in the past, you should have never revealed such a melancholic expression. Sometimes she became so distracted that she stares blankly at me without uttering a word. Maybe she is the one having hallucinations about her mother acting weird. Like she suddenly turned into a child who needs me to put her to sleep. I don't know what to do either, so I can only embrace her silently in my arms. We had such a huge crisis on Xianxia a short while ago, but she didn't show a single sign of weakness back then. Yet she came home one day and started to act in this way. I can't think of other possibilities. Everybody has a soft side. I mean, come on, really? But... I'm arguing that is no concrete evidence yet. Exactly, the stronger the person appears to be, the better they are at concealing their soft side. That's how my mind... Can we stop talking about your mother instead? Regardless, Madame Yukong agreed to meet us at Fixture Garden tonight. should clear our doubts with her. Yes, exactly. We can just see when we ring the chime thingy if there's something happening or not. Leave it to us. But it will be good if we take a close-up picture of the Phantom Stars gift that way. My fans will increase. No, that way we have evidence. I knew what you're up to. Come on, let's go to Fixtral Garden. Oh, so I know that we still have this chess game thing here with the chess ghost. But I think I'll do them later because I got the feeling the ones there will be harder than the ones on the quest. And I'm a little scared. Wait, is it a different ghost than usual? You're normally not standing there. How bizarre. I wonder how many secrets are actually like in this area. And speaking of secrets, look at me, I found all treasure chests and trotters. One thing off my mind at the very least. As much as I've been running around, I would have been really weirded out if I haven't found anything till now. Maybe Kang said she'd meet us at Foxham Tomb. Is it about time? Look, is that Miss Jingxi's shadow? The puzzle that Miss Jingxi is the one actually being possessed? Wait, are you telling me that the thing that I saw is not actually there, is part of the quest? Wait. What if... that is not... I mean... the other thing is still a possibility, but what if... and that is actually, like, a conscious hallucination ghost of her, like, her dead friend. Because her dead friend looked exactly like her adoptive daughter does, right? Or, like, the other way around. The daughter looks like her dead friend. Because it's actually, like, was her daughter. Let's catch up with her. See, I knew she wasn't normally standing there. Hello there, Bangang Gamer. How you doing? Sai? Sai what? What are we talking about? Did she just teleport? Could they have made another animation or something for this? How you doing? What's going on? What are you asking me? Talking about she being someone's... yeah, I forgot the name. Was that the correct name? I did not remember the name. But I just said she looks like her mother, so it could be that this ghostly apparition is representative of either of them, right? Does that make sense? No, you don't see me. I'm not feeling like fighting right now. No, leave me be, leave me be. Running into the cutscene saved me. Yes, I played through the quest. I'm well aware. Oh, but speaking of which, I am not sure they would actually put that in the event, because for that you would have to have played the quest, and I don't know it's a requirement for this event. I don't think so, or is it? I don't actually know. Yukong isn't here yet. Who are you? Is that the Phantom Stars gift? Don't you dare disturb us. Excuse me, I was just trying to talk.
We're in trouble now.
Wait. We have a new effect. Uses bounce attacks and inflicts bleed to targets. Oh, and I have my non-healer team with me. Great.
We were supposed to attack.
This could be interesting.
Let me pay you back tenfold.
So I'm guessing I just use this whenever it's available because it's just extra damage, right? Oh my god, is that much bleed? I didn't expect that. I thought it was just a tiny bit of bleed, but maybe it's just easier because it's like main quest. I feel way easier with the shield on me. God, she does so much damage each and every time.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
There we go. The voyage of the Phantom Starscape should now come to an end. Ah, she finally showed up. Yes, I invited all of the Foxham Tomb so you can clear up any doubts you have about the Phantom Starscape. Yukong, you're finally here. This illusion looks so much like Miss Jingmi. Why is she constantly calling your name? Because as far as it is concerned, it recognizes me. It misses me. The Phantom Starscape is a manifestation of people's thoughts by the heliobus. It travels unpredictably on the Xianshou, following the sorrowful thoughts of those who mourn. See? So I was kind of correct on that one. When someone with a broken heart comes to Foxham Tomb, it would come and meet them in the guise of the ones who had passed away, as if hearkening to the inner cries of their friend. It will respond to those unfulfilled promises of reunion. What's so special about this tomb? Is this tomb so cursed? There are a few places on Xianxia Lofu where you can honor the dead, but the Foxham Tomb is different. It's a place for Foxians to commemorate the deceased. After the Great War, when the denizens of abundance 30 years ago, many people had come here to commemorate the fallen palace. Yeah, I think it said that in the intro, right? It has taken the form of my fallen comrade in arms, Sai. I have come to Foxian Tomb countless times over the years to reminisce my days of Sai. Back then, we told each other everything. We understood each other without needing words as we flew, and we thought passionately side by side. I even entombed the airship fragments from that Great War here. Wait, so was she actually boarding the skiff? She like, okay, you know, let me just go there and like do that once. I didn't expect that as time went on, my thoughts for her would take the form of a starscape and actually fly back to me. You haven't been to Foxen Tomb for a long time, but your sadness only grows even greater. I had to come and find you. I thought I got used to not thinking of you, but when I boarded the starscape and saw you again, I remembered those bygone days and was reduced to a weak foxing girl once more. A kid who could do nothing but cry. I can taste your salty tears. You have never stopped crying in your heart. If you need to talk, I'll always be here for you. Wait, is this now not the work of a heliobus? I'm confused. It is, but this one also doesn't seem so bad. We'll give you some space. We'll leave. We'll leave. I'm sorry, Sai. I've asked the judge of the Tenlord's Commission to come here, so I came to bid goodbye to you. The rainbow took pity on me, allowing me once again meet the person you are in my memories. For that I'm grateful, but I must not stay stagnant in this moment. I want to move on with my life while holding on to my memories of you. Yeah, your daughter? No, our daughter. Xingni is doing very well now. I'm sorry that I couldn't fulfill my promise to you. Xingni will become a pilot. So she chose for herself. She will become a pilot as marvelous as you were. I understand, thank you. Before going to my next destination, I wish to ask you, will you ever touch the sky again? Very sensitive subject. Yukong doesn't reply. She gazes soulfully at the illusion of her deceased friend and keeps the answer to herself. I see. Goodbye, little Kong. Goodbye. I'm touched. I felt a little out of place there, though. Honestly. I will explain to Xingni about everything that happened in the past few days. She has a right to know. You could have told her before, but I'm guessing she was trying to protect as usual. I'm guessing. Hold on, we didn't mention anything about Xingni. I mean, didn't she say herself that she asked her about it? You think a daughter can hide anything from her mother? Misjudged the Heliobi have been captured. I believe your mission here is complete. Madam Yukong. Everybody concerned for her. She like... I would like to have some time alone. Yeah, we're leaving. I got the hint. I'm on my way. I'm out of here. No worries. Okay, I think we unlocked the bleeding thing, right? She said she wanted to be alone, but... Hello? Do what you need to do. I'll stay here for a while. Yeah, okay, I'm leaving. We go into that table. Put them in. My present thoughts for someone could have taken the form of a star's gift and return. I see. So Heliobi are even capable of such a thing. Times like these make me recall how Madame Hanya said Heliobi are simply starfire essence attracted by emotions. Has the Heliobi never acted based on the concepts of such as good and evil? You have a point. I'll not spoils the mood. Just say it. I got a picture of the Phantom Starskip. How about making a post right now? Oh no, I have to pick another headline, don't I? Yeah, I count on you because I'm too dumb. Okay, let's see what all the three say. The flying... no. The unobservable ghost ship. Testing large-scale drone projections. Nah, we go with this one. I think this one is most honorable and also interesting. Pop. I believe Madame Yukong will still return to this place in the future. That's all for today. See you later. Pop. Hey, give me the comments. Chicken dinner. Winner winger, I got a comment from Chicken Dinner. Popularity phase upgrade. What do you mean begin investigation? Do I have to? Right now? I talk with the chest ghost. I know I still have to do that. This mission got me a little choked up, not gonna lie. I had even done the Yukon companion mission at the time of doing it. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. This has no... As far as I know, because I had done everything before starting it, but as far as I know, this doesn't have any big requirements, right? And it also doesn't give you any warnings regarding spoilers of any kind. So I was like a little confused here. Got my book here.
Hello. Let's get started with today's operations.
The Ten Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobus Containment Breach Incident.
Wait.
AKA the Ghost Hunting Squad.
It's finally voice again. My voice will thank everybody.
Yeah.
Looks like we're the only ones in good spirits today.
I'm sleepy. Oh, little Gwei, what kind of magical elixir did you take to make you so energetic?
It's excitement, I'm thinking.
Every time I see our follower count increase, I get so excited I can't even sleep. It works better than any kind of tea or coffee.
So this is like an a big quest in between. How did this unlock when a certain number of investigations is reached, I'm guessing?
Aren't you lucky? As soon as I closed my eyes, I dreamt of endless running and circling and chasing after Lady Bailu. It was even more exhausting than doing it in real life.
So she had a nightmare.
Sushong, you slept
for an entire day.
Catching ghosts is a night job. It only makes sense to sleep during the day.
Once you reach a goal, you do the new main quest. Okay, I see them.
We all just pretend that I've been possessed by a sleep ghost. Let me sleep for another 10 hours, and then call it a day's work.
You sound like we're slacking off.
That's the Celestial Jade player over at Exalting Sanctum. Whenever I pass through on official business, I always see her with loads of other players.
Avoiding work, most likely.
Even a judge knows her. Her reputation sure does precede her.
Negative reputation? Exactly. If you have a negative reputation, is this another word for reputation? Is reputation good and bad? I'm guessing it is. Dang it, I pressed the wrong button. My bad. I see. I have now the first thing here. Good. I can just superimpose that. Then I click this. Stuff there. Okay, I'll pull that automatically. This is just the extra reward things. Good. Does the Chronicle have a new tower? Not yet. Too bad. I would have liked that. Okay, collect my own stuff. Leave a like! There it is. So you're saying that ghosts are actually a superposition of life after death. Science, I guess. I don't really get it. Where's my nobody actually knows kind of answer? Okay, and does Ghost Tales have anything new? See, that's why I'm liking this stuff, because then I see what I've already read. Somebody secretly built a signal towers and fixed her garden. Mysterious. Who could it have been? Not the authorities, no. After warning everyone, the Antitionship Commission recently built signal transmission towers there. Yeah. Definitely not for ghost keeping and catching. Do Knife's videos have any originality? We've been shitposted. I got to get this off my chest, y'all. Simping for her as if the whole world revolved around her. But I feel compelled to speak the truth. If there's any originality in the videos and posts she makes, she terminally online and her accounts are literally everywhere. Churning out her vapid content just not just here on Ghostly Grove, but on other platforms as well. Is she that desperate for money? And everything she posts is either overused, outdated, cringy memes, or just cloud-chasing clickbaity stuff that appeals to the lowest common denominator. If not that, then she would just straight up steal other people's ideas. We noticed that in the quest a few times, actually, yes. And she calls herself content creator. It can't be the only one who finds it boring, right? She has a large following, yet she never uses it to address any of the pressing social issues. Why is that? All she ever does every day is make mind-numbing funny hogwash. Comment has been deleted by moderator for violating community guidelines. Shells on Knife and Sparrow are getting riled up. How much does she pay you? She's a hardworking street performer trying to make an honest living. God, everybody is killing themselves in the comments here. Oh my god. Videos are a little over the top. She's just playing to the crowd. Likes post. Nobody looked, but I do. I just like everything. Then it doesn't look weird. We're just liking every single post there is. But the Seat of Divine Foresight is about to loosen up on housing policies. Now that's an interesting post. We're gonna be able to buy a smaller mansion in Longmoist Bay in the near future. Life isn't just about the struggles we have. Everyone got 50 straws for me. Show me the money. Yeah, people begging. If you want to talk about stuff that has nothing to do with the paranormal, how about you hike it? Oh yeah, I forgot we were on the ghost discussion side. Never mind. But maybe the actual hope that housing is gonna get better in the future is actually a supernatural phenomenon, because it's not actually ever gonna happen. It's just what I'm saying. I'm late as usual for work today, and everyone's acting sauce. At a certain disclosed commission, it's really strange. What happened? But no one said a word. Feels eerie. Something's definitely going on in the commission. Sounds fishy. Wait. First we'll like it. Then we investigate.
I take my job seriously. I'd never post something like late as usual on a public forum.
Miss Sushang, I think you missed the interesting part. The description in this comment is really suspicious. It definitely sounds like Heliobi activity to me. And if Heliobi have managed...
Yeah, that could cause a few tiny problems.
Big trouble for the Lafu.
You're right. Maybe we should contact Miss Qingchue and warn her not to go to work today.
She probably isn't at work to begin with, but I'll write her a message. Don't go to work! I'm never at work. Or maybe she's like reverse psychology. If I go and tell her to not go to work, she's like, but I want to. I just saw what happened and posted about it as soon as I took a left turn out the door. Why is everybody looking so sluggish? Maybe ghost. Stay safe. I'm the door guardian.
Vacation sent. I guess now we should go to the Divination Commission and see what's going on.
But let's talk to Sirius again first.
Serious? Doesn't she not only want to fight us all day long? Book? Ah, book. A book. Somehow I lost my point. Anything to replenish it nearby?
Hey, we're Heliobi, not ghosts.
Probably not. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm just teleporting down. Let me guess we're doing another fight. And if that's the case and it can't be one of the harder fights, I think I'm switching. Feeling much safer if I'm having Hilo with the hard fights. Because I don't know how long they drag.
Prison Luxie in the Matrix. And I heard the cries of other Heliobi longing to break free. It would seem the Ten Lords Commission has everything under control. What is it you want from me?
We miss you! Of course! I came here to vent anger. Yeah, that's more like it.
Outside the confines of our agreement, you would be unwise to attack. One victory equals one question. Don't forget the agreement you made with the General.
Don't be so sure of victory before the battle begins, young one. Without Tail to protect you, isn't subduing a Heliobus a bit overwhelming for you? You know, if you can accept me with an open heart, I can take his place and help you.
Betray a person once, then offer them to work together with them. You really think they're gonna accept you again?
Really?
I'm very disappointed, Huo. Use brain, do know.
Of course. That's what I wanted to hear. Oh. The fact that you're trying so hard to persuade me means that you're not
She was playing dumb, okay.
If you were, you'd have devoured us without hesitation. Am I right, Cirrus?
Then have it your way. I'll destroy Qing Yuan's pawns here and now. Don't let your previous victory go to your heads. The
Okay, let me have a look.
See how you perform without the general here to watch your back. I will never rest. Your mortal bodies will fatigue and breathe their
Is she done with her dialogue yet?
endure.
Okay, I have 2 points. 1 point, 2. Yeah, I can only auto attack for now. I don't have the points for more. Ouchie. Sadly, I also don't really have the ults for anything. Guess we'll have to start small.
Awaken dormant scales. Blood cleansing dragon.
Uh-oh. And here I thought the flame was gonna be pulled up, but apparently I was too far away from the flame. Now I have a teensy tiny problem. Don't underestimate who. Okay, I made a mistake, I admit. I will keep the ult now, because I'm not trusting myself anymore, I'm too dumb.
Enemy targets detected.
Actually, I have Yukongs just in case, so I think we can ult.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I wonder if I can change this, or if this one is like a set in stone for like these things, at least for the quest.
Ready for another?
Ow.
Let's settle this.
I need to do this. We need healing. Yukong's ult must be our like emergency thing against the flames. Oh my god. This does way more damage than the other one.
We did it! Ask your question. We think the Divination Commission has been infiltrated by Heliobus, but we don't know which one.
Does it matter which one it is?
Xianzhou's window to the future. It must be none other than Kiraloom.
I mean, honestly, we did kind of like get all the others without knowing the name. So why is it so important to know the name of this one?
I always relished hounding your prophets and seers with questions of destiny, watching them flounder between the random and the preordained.
I'm just saying nothing.
That pile of protein in your human skull is computationally inefficient. Your conjectures on destiny are little more than analogies and illusions.
So it's a prediction matrix.
But we, the shapeless, are different. When we come together to harmonize and observe, destiny is clear and vivid as firelight cast into darkness. Ugh, in warfare, nothing is more important than being able to predict your opponent's movements. Among the fragments of
And yet you are unable to predict mine somehow.
past and predicting the future. It is said that during that fateful battle, Kiraloom had a premonition of failure, but Ignomar ignored their warnings.
Yeah, leaders not listening to the people that are supposed to like help them. Yeah, I can get that.
Looks like we have a clear target this time. Let's get going. I may not have the same predictive power as Kiraloom, little fox girl. One thing I do know is that sooner or later you will beg for my help.
And then you have another battle. Yes, we know.
Time will tell.
We know, we're well aware. Not having too much time, but maybe we can still complete the quest. I'm not sure. We'll see how long it will take. You can't see me. I'm invisible. Yeah, I said I'm invisible. Leave me be. I thought it's gonna start on its own, but it didn't.
Ten Lords Commission judge? Something's amiss in the Divination Commission. Everyone is mumbling to themselves. Is this some workforce overhaul? Did I set a bad example?
I'm afraid not, Miss Chingtre.
I mean, kinda, but that's not the problem.
I'm just not sure how to explain it.
Tell the truth. Technically we agreed to not share our knowledge with people, but everybody here has done it with random people, so why not?
The Divination Commission may have been infiltrated by some unknown creature.
At this point, it doesn't matter anymore.
Miss Sushang, we're supposed to be operating in secret.
Ah, who cares? At this point, everybody knows. Everybody's visiting the damn ghost side.
I want Qingque to have an idea of the gravity of the situation.
I suppose Miss Chingtre should be safe enough. The one we're chasing probably has a more, complicated target. That sounds like a compliment.
That sounds like it was an insult.
I'll just take it as a compliment.
In that case, Miss Chingtre, could you stand guard here for us while we investigate?
It doesn't seem like a good idea to just stand here under such dangerous circumstances, does it?
I mean, you could leave, but... wait, are you thinking of coming with us? Didn't you see how bad the situation was?
Yeah, I've seen it.
And she doesn't want to be here all alone?
If I leave now, won't that count as an authorized absence? I can get away with slacking off, but the Master Diviner won't tolerate complete abandonment of my post. Besides, you guys need someone familiar with the Divination Commission to show you the way, right? Then let's go.
I mean, technically, I've been here countless of times, but let's just not mention that.
What's going on?
That is not a healthy color.
Okay, I'm a little scared.
That is not normal. Hey.
What are they looking at? Is everyone okay?
There's only one way. Divination is meaningless.
How did the Matrix of Prescience become like this?
It got tainted.
Look, Diviner Fu is standing at the center of the Matrix of Prescience. What is she doing?
Judging by her chanting, I think she's performing navigation calculations. Or divining, but something's not right. The Matrix of Prescience isn't moving at all.
Yeah, maybe she's possessed. Let's check it out.
A heliobus? Is that the danger you were talking about?
She's so tiny.
I read about them in a book. Starfire.
Everybody looking down like, huh?
Enjoys manipulating the dreams.
That's how I always feel. I am small. Like everybody's always looking down on me.
Being controlled by something like that.
That's why I hate. Actually, I like talking to people. I don't want to look up. I ignore you. Better for my neck.
How can we snap her out of it?
We could try ringing the harmonic chime. If we're close enough, we should be able to enter the heliobus's illusion.
Okay, let's ring a dingy ding. Ding ding ding.
Silence. Idle chatter is not permitted in the Divination Commission.
Master Diviner, you're awake! Or perhaps we should call you Caroloom.
It doesn't matter what you call me. I am the master of the Divination Commission. The current divination has reached a delicate stage, and no one is permitted to disturb it. Not even a judge of the Ten Lords Commission or a guest from the Astral Express.
At least she knows who she's dealing with. Probably knows that from the host though when...
Qingque, I have grown weary of your insubordination. Are you the one who brought these outsiders into the commission? Have you turned a deaf ear to all the rules I've laid down? Qingque, you are hereby expelled from the commission.
That's... Darn, now we're down one person.
A great idea!
She's so happy she's fired.
My days here really have been unproductive. Loafing around outside and playing Celestial Jade. All while taking a Divination Commission salary. It's... how to put it?
Compensation without labor. Living high on public expense. Yes. Too much of a good thing is also good. Too much of a good thing.
Sure sounds like it. I could only dream of having a cozy job like that.
I would call it wasting my life away. Thank you, Master Diviner, for giving me the push I needed. Since you feel that my skills could be put to better use elsewhere, it's time for me to think about making some changes. But before I leave, I have to help these guests take care of some trouble here at the Commission. If I don't, people will think I was fired because of cowardice in the face of danger. What next? What do we do now? Giving a dramatic speech to my boss was cool and everything.
Yeah, what do we do?
It's not gonna help her break free from the heliobus clouding her mind.
I'm guessing the chime didn't do anything.
I'm not sure what to do. The heliobus isn't trying to trap us inside the illusion, and it doesn't look interested in attacking us either.
What do you do if Heliobus just simply ignores you? You can't do much.
Clouding my mind? I've never been of clearer mind than I am right now. From now on, I will dedicate myself to defining the predetermined futures of the Xianzhou Alliance, and will make these futures known to the world so that all can live in clarity.
She's got off the deep end, please help!
I know what you want to say. Spare me the lecture on human wisdom prevailing over nature and those ridiculous notions of free will. These are but crude illusions created by the brain. From the beginning, there was only one path. You are nothing more than a pawn at the mercy of the Stellaron hunters. What day you boarded the Express, who your enemies are, where you go. These choices that you think you make freely of your own accord are mere tributaries.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Converge on the path of
Because, like, technically it's my choice and not the main character's choice, but you know what I mean. And even then, it is the developer's choice on where the story goes, so very meta here, but...
Your journey to the Xianzhou, the defeat of Fantilia. All these were written into a script long ago by that slave to destiny, hidden in the shadows. Even in this very moment, your options are few.
She talking about Elio?
Charge at me, argue with me loudly and futilely, or fall into silence.
Okay, the bat we have laid the bat aside for the lands. She didn't get the message.
Don't let her words get to you. There are always other options.
Argue loudly and futilely. Ready, bat, in charge. Maybe ignoring is a good thing. I don't want to, like, bonk her. I mean, how uncivilized is that? Also, I do not like the bat. I do like my lance. If I could just lance her up, that would be good. Seems disappointed.
To me when you've thought it through.
Try your best to wake her up. Okay, so you're saying I have to talk to her? Or bonk her?
Choices cannot change the inevitable. If you are still not convinced, I can demonstrate to you the true nature of destiny in a way that your human brain can comprehend.
So she's talking about combat again. Hey there, Aspa Hardies. Can't stay long. I'm stayed with them. I just wanted to come and give some love. Very much appreciated. Thank you for dropping by and thank you for the hydrate. Yes, I'll drink something. I just do it more event. I'm very grateful for everything that's voiced because my voice is going bonkers with all the stuff that isn't voiced.
Then follow me.
Okay, it is combat. I didn't know that. I was sure. It has imaginary resistance. So maybe I should knock out with the imaginary group. But these things kind of want AoE. Let's try if this group can handle it. And if it can't, then I don't know. Then we'll try something different.
What is this? This place is what the Divination Commission calls the Pathfinder. It's a sandbox game that diviners use to simulate future paths and exercise.
Wait, isn't that the thing that the chess demon wants to play with me?
Why did the Master Diviner bring us here?
Nice team. I wish I had Japart to try it. Chess, yeah, chess. Wanna play a game with us? I like my Japart so much, I even got him his light cone from the shop. As soon as I had the... How many points do you actually need to, like, get a thing? 600? Or something? I don't know. I love my boy. You wanna play a game?
Now listen. If you place an ingenium in this little maze and give it a command, it will find its way to the exit
I
precisely
kinda
as
did
it's
that
commanded to
already.
do so. Are humans not the same as they navigate the path
I have to do another puzzle, don't I?
But you're probably thinking, humans are not machines. There is more than one path in the universe.
Humans are not machines. I only have this option.
And yet machines we are. Complex, sophisticated, but machines.
I mean, I can't argue against that,
We are
honestly.
just like the ingenium in this maze. We have no options to speak of. We can only navigate one path. The one that takes us to our destination. Let's begin. Lead the ingenium to the exit. Show me how many choices destiny gives you.
We just, back home. Thank you very much for the lurkin. Thanks for dropping by. I wonder if we can only, like, find one singular, like, solution to the puzzles. Or if there's actually, like, two. Complete the Pathfinder challenge, so basically do puzzle.
Let's begin.
I thought this is gonna involve fighting. Okay, how many moves do I have? 4 commands. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. She just wants to show us that we only have, like, one option, right? I mean, I get it. I don't need to play the game to know that there's probably only one path because the designer designed it that way.
Well done. Your choices are as the Omniscia foresaw them. You should know that there was only one answer to this puzzle from the beginning, just as destiny has only one path.
Yeah, but I could have failed the puzzle if I wanted to. That would be another path. The puzzle was designed by you. No fair.
Yes, for a puzzle that was designed from the start, choosing any other path would be a pointless mistake. But the universe isn't someone's game, and no one is designing puzzles for us to solve. The universe doesn't have a single answer.
Or it is like a multiple correct choice puzzle. Like the biggest puzzle there is. Like, you know when you have a boss fight and there's like multiple ways to beat it? Maybe Fushuan should like broaden her horizon on actually how many games she plays.
Even if it's the same work every day, I can hide in the library and read a book. Or find someone to play Celestial Jade with. And that's freedom. I never thought slacking off could convince me of anything. A sign of a true scholar. A diviner of the Divination Commission, after all.
Ugh. Sushang, snap out of it. A slacker heliobus is getting into your head.
Qingque, Qingque. For you, life may have a seemingly infinite number of choices. That is because your choices are simply different ways of slacking off and wasting time. They are of no consequence to anything. But for me, choices come with very real consequences.
You're talking because you have like higher authority and more important tasks?
That's the most divinery thing you've said so far.
As the master diviner of the Lafu, I have a heavy responsibility. I must comb through the complex threads of destiny day after day, all for the preservation of this giant ship. Some paths look promising, but lead to an abyss of despair. Then there are small trails that plunge deep into unimaginable darkness. And in the end...
God, it sounds like she's actually super depressed right now over her current job.
We have no real choices. There is only one path to follow,
only one way to the optimal solution.
I mean, that's how I see like my things, but isn't the optimal solution just the thing that you pick to be the best? Isn't that what your choice then is? To first decide what you think is optimal?
There is only one way, and there only ever was.
What do we do? I don't think we can persuade her. I have a proposal. Why don't we try a more advanced sandbox?
Yeah, as I said, you need to get your horizon up.
However long you want to play this game, and whatever tricks you try to pull, I'll happily play along.
Miss Jingtre!
Use your free will to guide the Ingenium out of the sandbox.
Wait, she just rearranged the
Lead the
field.
Ingenium to the exit. Show me how many choices destiny gives you.
Okay. I have 5 moves. Okay, wait. Let me think. 1, 2. I'm too dumb. Please excuse. 1, 2. God. I think it's too late. I think my brain stopped working. I can't seem to find the correct path. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's only one. Aren't we supposed to find multiple solutions to this? Okay, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or should I wait? What's my point actually to make it do it wrong? Or do I have to find multiple now?
The path changed slightly, but it was just as simple. I'm sure the Master Diviner would say.
Destiny only has one path. Your choices are just a predetermined solution to the
I have no
problem.
idea what we were actually supposed to prove with that.
Actually, I don't think I agree. Master Diviner, let's reset the sandbox and give it another go, shall we?
You saw a second path, didn't you?
Do it all over again exactly as it was. You can try it 1,000,000 times over, and 1,000,000 times over it is doomed to the same fate, because there is only one path. I see what you're thinking, Qingque. You're an interesting one.
Qingque, I've been thinking through the calculations for this puzzle. There really is only one solution.
This maze was designed by Caroloom. It's no use. There aren't any other solutions.
Unless you cheat. Or yeah, something like that. I don't know what this will happen.
We can't win.
No, there's a second choice. There will always be another choice.
Mr. Trailblazer, quick, say something to persuade her.
I mean, if she wants to, let her try. Yeah, try.
I mean like that.
Ready to begin?
Persuade her.
Of course there's
You do
another
you,
solution to this
sister.
sandbox. Listen to my idea. You're all gonna help, right?
I'll try.
Miss Qingtre, I don't know how you're planning to solve the puzzle, but I'll support this squad to the end.
Count me in. I'm sure Miss Qingque has something up her sleeve.
If we can help, I'm in. I only need 2 people for my plan to work.
What does that mean? You cheat.
You go stand in the sandbox. Right about that spot over there.
Yeah, we're cheating. We're cheating. Are you saying that with the help of people you can change your path? Is that what she says?
You stand on the other side of the room. And stop shaking.
I placed myself.
All right, we're ready. And now the second path appears.
Okay, now of course the puzzle is different than before. Isn't that basically cheating? I don't know about this, honestly. Okay, now we have a different solution. Let me think. Hey there, bud. How you doing? I'm trying to solve puzzles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what's his purpose? What is his purpose? Or do we have, like, even one more that I need to find? 42? It's me, the late person. No, the answer is not 42.
The alternative choice. I created a new solution, Master Diviner. You're not the only one who can design a puzzle. And I don't tread the path of destiny alone.
You think that by calling on your companions for help, you created a new path out of thin air? You're just playing with semantics. I could weave 1,000 routes for you, but they lead to the same destination. So what significance is there in having a choice?
Xingqian in the event? No, I definitely need to play. Yes, Xingqian, it's voiced.
The universe is like
And she gets fired.
game table. When the tiles
Spoiler alert.
The outcome is already predetermined. Which tiles can be played, which tiles are left over, what kind of hand the person next to you is trying to make.
That's exactly what she was saying.
Determined through calculations. But if everything is just a calculation, the game loses its flavor. Randomness and adaptability, ambushing your opponent, twists and turns, the balance of the elements. It's a mix of calculations.
What time for Jade? Whatever. Yeah.
Complete control that makes Celestial Jade the kind of game it is. And those
She nerding out over games play.
its color and vibrance. Do my choices at the game table mean nothing if I have a sure loss in front of me? No. The choices are what make the game meaningful in the first
Or
place.
in other words, the way is actually the gameplay and not like the destiny or the goal. The way is where the fun is.
Even if I lose, I'll still make choices to lighten the loss. Just like the Master Diviner is making choices for her own agenda. You were right when you said that as Master Diviner, you must comb through the complex threads of destiny day after day, all for the preservation of this giant ship in this vast universe. A game where there are only losers. Our Master Diviner is making endless choices, fighting against the odds just so the Lawfu can travel safely for another day. In my book, she's the best player there is.
Ah, flattery. Will flattery get us somewhere?
Why would someone as talented as the Master Diviner go through the trouble of making endless choices if the end result is predetermined? Heliobus, you cannot fathom the joys of humanity. You are imprisoned by the illusion of destiny, unable to free yourself. And you want everyone who peeks into the future to suffer the same pain as you. You don't understand humans at all.
You could probably double or triple the loudness of the game. Maybe, but just you. I'll look at the bot later.
Don't let them trick you, Fuxuan! Don't push me away! Don't let her words fool you!
We're getting somewhere. I think she's rejecting. Maybe now we ding-a-ling?
Release the Master Diviner!
I see through your trickery! I see through every bit of it! I'm going to lose! Victory!
Don't mind not being spoiled.
Reach. Why?
I mean, is the game really that quiet?
Alternative. Everything in this universe.
I mean, the maximum I can give you is this. This where would be the maximum loudness that I have.
No path to victory.
Haven't learned your lesson? 1,000 wonders to raise and fight its God!
Wait, I have a new skill. Recover skill points and increase basic attack and skill damage. Dang it, I should have taken the other group then. Oh, it doesn't matter. At least we can try some freezing at least. We really would need a shield right about now, though. This is like the maximum I can do on sound. Is this better? I have to do this. Even though it's really dumb. A bit? Uh-oh. Yeah, I really should have taken the other group.
Let me pay you back tenfold.
Foxy down, help! And I attacked the wrong target.
Forged in ice. Never falters.
The old Foxian problem. Yeah, it happens all the time somehow. I really need an ult, but I don't think I'll get one until the guy gets the next fire. I think Arlen will die. I have a slight feeling that will happen. And I'm out of skill points. Nah, I may have to redo this fight. I hope that means I don't have to like redo the whole freaking event thing.
In the name of land, will forged in ice.
Never pressed the button that fast.
Time for swordplay.
I do not have any skill points.
Practice is over.
Maybe that will help. From the beginning, I don't know. I never actually died on one of these. But I have so little skill points.
Is that all?
Yeah, I may have to redo it. I can press retreat.
In the name of Landau.
I'm pretty sure Japart alone will not be able to handle this. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy, everybody's dead.
Is that all?
Tactical retreat. Wait, did it say something about enhanced stealing? I didn't know where my skill points went. Yes, they do steal skill points. That's where the problem lies. Okay, I am getting it why I died now. The enemy is stealing skill points.
Is that all?
I am understanding what the problem is. I could do a group that doesn't require skill points to function. But I'm afraid I'll have to play through the whole cutscenes again for that, right?
Forged in ice. Never falters.
Because I think I do have the characters to actually pull it off.
Is that all?
We're like in an eternal loop of Japart suffering right now. Yeah, because with this I can't do nothing. They steal my skill points right after I'm done, so I can only do basics and nothing ever happens.
Is that all?
You see what I mean? Most groups kinda need their freaking skill points, just saying.
This ends here. In the name of Landau.
Well, now I got 5 skill points. Great.
Never falters.
Yeah, why didn't they mention that this mechanic would take place in this fight at the beginning where I chose my group? It just said I had to fight one of these automatons and these fishies. It didn't say that they were skill point stealing fishies. And the rich are starving. No, I can't change my group. No function here. Can I cannot change my group while I'm in here. Okay, I'll try again. Maybe if I play differently, it will work. Give me a second.
This is
Skip. Let me see if I can do this differently.
Trickery. I see through every bit of it. I'm going to lose. Victory is beyond my reach. Why? Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined. No,
Yeah, I have no chance because they're using up all my skill points. And without skill points, I'm doing basically nothing.
fight to win.
And now we have skill points. But when Yang Xing is gonna be his turn and he's my main damage dealer, the skill points will be gone. That's the biggest problem that I'm having. Also, Japart getting CC doesn't help either.
Strike apart. Let's be friends.
Yeah, I think I have to go in here with a different group. Honestly. And that means I have to redo the whole quest. Which kinda pisses me off a tiny bit. I'm gonna be honest.
Never falters.
Because you can't just not make me be able to change my group and not tell me about such an important thing. Yeah, there is no point in this. Let me retreat. How do I get out of here? You can only quit completely upon save. Okay, I kind of have to quit completely. Okay, yeah, let me set up another group for this. You don't need skill points to function. Arlen doesn't need skill points to function, but needs healing, which we have provided. Technically, you don't need skill points to function. I probably should do a different... And... How about this group? This group might work. This group could work, right? Nobody in this group actually doesn't require skill points. They would benefit if there were some, but they don't actually need to. Let's try with that.
If you are still not, then follow.
God, do I have to now do like the whole quest?
What is this place?
I can skip everything now because I already know everything. The only thing I need to do is the boring puzzles. Hope I still remember. Which was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I hope it works that way. If not, if that doesn't do it, then I'll just go my full Anga Banga AoE group. And just hope I kill them fast enough. Let's begin. At least I don't have to listen to all the dialogue anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have to place our characters, do the last puzzle, and then I think the fighting starts. God, this is so annoying.
The path changed slightly.
Why didn't they just put a change group feature at that point? I mean, was it so much to ask for me to be able to switch party members to see that I can complete the challenge? Maybe the group just was in bad luck? Because, I think it was intended that you actually, like, activate the thing and then your main DPS does the big damage and then you do that in a row. But the problem is my Yangxing has so little speed, or too little speed because he's the last in the row, that he was never able to get a single skill point in damage. And that's a problem.
And now, let's begin.
Let's begin.
To the exit. Show me how.
There we go. I still don't know why we put the Trailblazer there. He basically had no sense. He had no point in existing at this. Okay, now the combat, right? Okay, now let's see if we can do it.
I see through your trickery. I see through every bit of it. I'm going to lose. Victory is beyond my reach. Why? Why is
No, I don't have enough energy.
everything in this universe is destroyed?
You have to try to get more of the Foxfires too.
It should come back. Bloom.
I'm fine.
Stay back, Clara.
Clara doing everything on her own. Clara one-shotting the whole menagerie.
Fight to win.
Could you please leave my Arlen alone for 5 minutes?
Ready for another?
Stay back, Clara. You're all right.
Ah!
To protect everyone too.
Locha not healing enough, as usual.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I think Clara is carrying, so we heal in her.
Repent.
Never forget you.
And we use this as like a way to fill up.
Thanks for the support.
And I keep Arlen's ult for stealing the Foxfire thingy. Where did the Foxfire go? Oh, well, then we don't.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
That's all my hatred towards this freaking battle. Would you stop CCing Clara, by the way?
Receive divinity.
I would be very happy if you could stop that.
Hide.
I want to protect everyone. Tell me, Mr. Tara. Ready for another?
It should come back.
Enemy data secured. Net markers
I think this is going pretty smoothly. What do you say?
Haven't learned your lesson.
You chose the wrong enemy.
If you're taking away my skill points, I'm just not using any. I know that's technically cheating, but... I mean... Smooth.
Fight to win.
See? Would they have just let me change my group? I would have just changed that real quick.
I'm fine. Just a small headache, nothing more.
But I mean, honestly, if this is part of the event, what do you do if you technically only have the group that I had before that didn't work? Are you fucked then?
It's normal to experience some discomfort after being possessed by a heliobus, but nothing a few medicinal pellets can't take care of.
Also, by the way, this kind of opened my eyes on how dependent my two main groups are on skill points. And in case this happens, I definitely need to invest into my Arlen more.
Is that Carolum? They may not be the most powerful fragment, but becoming entangled in their illusion can lead to endless despair.
As you just experienced, just saying.
Hurry. Just hurry up and see me in the darkness.
Somebody seems depressed. Seems very depressed.
I've foreseen what happens next. You're going to imprison me.
You're correct. Sir, you are correct.
Xingque, thanks to you, the Divination Commission is safe again.
No need to thank me, Master Diviner. By the way, while you were possessed, you
Does it still
cleared me from the
count?
commission. So that counts, right? I'll have to ask you to give me written notice that my contract's been unilaterally terminated. Then, with all the years I've spent in the Divination Commission, I'll be able to get a great severance package.
Yeah, that's the only thing she cares about.
And I already planned what to do with all the money. I'm gonna open a gaming parlor. Hire a couple of workers to run it.
Look at that face, you're like,
Rest of my days living
girl, that's a no from me.
I'll have started a new life without having lifted a finger. Are there two Qingques?
I see. What a pity. I don't recall anything I may or may not have said while possessed by the Heliobus. In any case, Xingque, why are you still here? Shouldn't you be on duty back at the repository?
Huh? Mr. Diviner, you can't back out now!
Of course I can.
You are
After all, there's always
anti-fired.
chances in love. You taught me that.
You're unfired. Redeployed? What's the correct term here? I don't think that actually like happened before.
I can't convince real you, let alone possessed you. Master Diviner, you should get some rest. I'm gonna go take a get back to work.
I'm gonna slack off again. Challenge completed. Thank God my Arlen exists. Nothing more I'll ever say again. I'll never squander my Arlen again. Saved event for me. Unemployed. I like that. That sounds perfect for this. She's the only witness.
I shall have to think of a way to keep her from talking. Just kidding.
Heliobi are good at finding people's weaknesses and exploiting them. Everyone has some kind of weakness. You're not to blame.
That's right. You were just a victim of the Heliobus's trickery, Diviner Fu. No need to blame yourself.
I must express my sincere gratitude to all of you for your help. Apologies, but the Divination Commission is in disarray at the moment. I must return and set things in order. I'm afraid I cannot see you.
I wonder how difficult like the chess puzzle versions of like this mini game are, because so far everything that wasn't the main story here wasn't too hard.
Wait! There's something we need to ask you.
What is it? I agree that the Master Diviner gets possessed wouldn't make for a good headline.
Maybe we try something not quite as severe.
I don't care how you spin the story, so long as you leave my name and identity out of it.
Okay, then we take a photo of the like possessed thingy of it. Please leave my identity out of it. Puts on main page screenshot. Okay, what can I pick? Matrix Resonance is self-aware. The divination algorithm caused massive workload. Dang it, I didn't want to publish yet. I wanted to see that.
Please allow me
It
to
was
save my time for another
destiny.
day.
And that's all I'm gonna say. Apparently it was destiny. Maybe my choices are limited in life. I misclicked. I'm just an idiot. There's no excuse. This is not destiny. This is my stupidity.
We won't delay you any longer.
Now I will never know what the third option would be.
Seal Carolum away.
Okay, now back to my table. Up here. Also, I'll keep I keep this group here as the Special Arlan Anti-Skill Point Squad. I don't think that will go into the team notice. Also, I don't think my team options are correctly named most of the time. Anti-Skill Point Special Operations Squad. Wait, not at the table? Where do I have to actually go to? Oh, put it into another post? Is the other lantern full? I'm guessing so.
It seems that your operations have met with some success.
You're still lurking around.
Grove myself. They make for good reading.
I'm heading off. Bye. No questions. Bye-bye.
Do you enjoy listening to storytellers and watching immersion? In both cases, tales have a predetermined ending. But you shouldn't let that stop you from enjoying them, should you? The same is true of life.
That is very wise. I like that. I am of the same opinion.
As the saying goes, serious divination concerns serious matters. It is inevitable that someone performing divination day in and day out for the Cienjo would acquire inner demons, and Heliobus can take advantage of those. Fortunately, with your help, Fu Shren prevailed over her intruder.
I'm heading off. Bye-bye.
Very well.
Fun slacking off a little bit more.
Miss Hanya is waiting for you by the suppression towers.
Is she? And not by this one, though. Hey, how you doing? Just saying hello to the opera friend. Okay. Let's see. I hope that after this cutscene I'm going back to the table, then we'll call it quits for today. If after this cutscene we're not going back to table, then I'm just gonna do a pause.
On behalf of the Ten Lords Commission, I commend you for your great service in resolving the Divination Commission crisis. I will honor all of you before the Ten Lords.
Aww. Anya is so pretty, yet I do not have the resources to pull. It is sad. What can you do? Maybe I'm getting her at some other stage.
I didn't realize one as skilled as diviner who would also be susceptible to the power of Heliobus. That said, I understand her plight. After all, we're all moving forward on our own unseen paths in no uncertain terms. Judges are instructed by the Ten Lords to carry out their orders, but no one ever explains their meaning to us. Just like the Master Diviner, no matter what cruel and horrible paths she foresaw, as long as it benefited the Luofu, she had to make a choice. Those choices may be correct and far-sighted, but we are, after all, flesh and blood, and we cannot help but agonize over the process of making them.
God, so much food for thought in these quests.
Madam Hanya? I apologize. I was getting carried away. I think all paperwork must have worn down my mental acuity. Today's business is finished. Please get good rest. Right. Let's call it a day.
God, my camera's lagging so much again. Ah! I switched back into the game, but I think it skipped the dialogue. Remember, tapping into the game is no good for you. Heliobus, thanks for the help, by the way. Mishik looks so cool. Okay. A while back I got this message from someone accusing me of plagiarizing their shop review videos. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of, like, bad stuff on the platform recently. Nah, it's my own stuff from last year. Then they argued that there's no statute of limitations for plagiarism. Whether I uploaded the video 10 years ago or 100 years ago, it should still count as plagiarism. You're famous, so you're getting, like, bad reviews. See it as a positive. You've been floating there for a while. Don't forget to check. Okay, I check. Yay! All my comments. Astrology is by nature a scam. Okay, if you say so. Convention at meeting point or leave? Can I just get a pass? Yet I want to have a look at the main page. So this is our upgrade. I heard that it's an outworlder. How do you see the Ciancho's divination? I'm a true believer. The end is near. Yeah, sadly, the end is near. Look at the time. I'm 40 minutes over. I don't know how I did that. Oopsie daisy and stuff. There is apparently 2 new posts this time, so I can pick which one I want to do. Sky keeps crying and my neighbor's dead wife seem to have come back. I'll decide later on what I'm gonna do. Also, apparently there is more Chronicle. 1 whole new tower to do. Which I'm guessing is gonna be harder than the last one. Then of course we have more of these. I'm guessing the physical damage bleed thing is like very good. Maybe we tag that. Or we just play with the Lune group and use the skill point one. Claim. Give me all the nice gems. And here we have something too. I think we're just gonna log out here. Does that sound good? I hope it does. Huh. Got a Chief Mundo. Yeah, because I was so dumb and go to the island again. Mess the lyrics up. No, nobody look. I didn't mess any lyrics up. No, you didn't see anything. I didn't miss any lyrics today. Enemies with usurp anomaly fail to steal skill points 5 times when attacking. Yes, because there weren't any left at that point. If you want to get that achievement, now you know how. I only was doing the secret achievement. Yes, I wasn't failing. Nobody saw anything. Also, MVP Arlen today. Very good boy. I'm very proud of him. Very, very nice. Let's go back here. Get my music back up. And turn off the game's volume, otherwise you all have to suffer the opera in the background that's going. It can't be helped. It's just near the table, always opera is playing. Very secret, yeah, the very secret achievement. Now you have it. I showed you how to get it done. I knew about that, of course, and I wanted to surprise you with a failing group, so yes. Yeah, something like that. Or I failed miserably. Your pick on what is reality. One of these is the truth. Make your own choice on what reality is. Okay. So, next stream is on next Tuesday. I don't think I have any... No, I have something on Monday, but I don't think so far I have an appointment on Tuesday. So next stream should be on Tuesday. I'm not sure if I'll do more of the event on the weekend, like offline when I have time, like teeny tiny triple bits of it. or not. Especially maybe the unvoiced parts. And maybe the towers. Depends. And I don't know if we play more Star Rail or something else on Tuesday. Kind of depends on in what mood I am for and how much event I still have in front of me. well, I'll decide spontaneously. You all know I won't decide spontaneously. I will be thinking about what to actually do over the weekend. Making plans, calculating like, okay, how much do I have to do from the event each and every day so it actually like works out for me so I'll finish in time and stuff. Yeah, I don't know what to do yet. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I'm very undecided. But for now, I am super tired. I've always streamed an hour longer than I usually do, which is a little too much, but things got out of hand, sadly. So I thank you all for being here, and I hope to see y'all again next time. Bye-bye.
you